It is Thursday, December 19th, 2024, and we are coming to you live for the last time in 2024 for our annual Christmas party. Welcome, everyone. One more time. Hey. I got my alarm went off this morning. I was like, ooh, I got up all excited.
You were getting stuff ready in there, and you weren't out here, and Joe and I were sitting out here, and I was in the taxi and say, hey, buddy, one more.
One more. Yeah,
one more.
Oh, Carmen, it's nice to see you.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, I love your hair.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to it.
I mean, you look like an old broad now, but it's still.
Yeah, it's not Carmen.
Yeah.
No. It's not Carmen.
It's not.
But it does look nice.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
If I didn't know you, it wouldn't be like, look at that lady's hair. But knowing you, it's not Carmen.
Yes, and that's how I feel. Like, I am a blonde at heart. My personality is blonde and stuff, so I feel like it doesn't match me.
This is total Team Mom look.
This is
Friday night.
Time to tone it down a little bit.
Friday Night Lights, Team Mom.
Yeah.
This is, I don't want my hair to fall out, and I would like to have hair in 5 years.
By the way,
Not on your face.
speaking of Friday Night Lights, I stared watching that Oil Man or Land Man or whatever it is, the Taylor Sheridan. There was a bug. There was a bug on my face. Look, Galvin's freaking out.
In my head, I just thought that would be like if Galvin had Tourette's. In the middle of talking, he would just swat at things.
Which is a decent show, very over the top, just like anything that guy does. But Friday Night Lights, you know, the girl that did the whipped cream bikini?
Oh, yeah. That was Varsity Blues.
Smart.
Or Varsity Blues,
yeah.
that's right.
Smart?
Allie Lauder.
Oh, Allie Lauder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a high school girl in there, right?
Yeah.
In Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues.
She was the cheerleader.
And wasn't Billy Bob Thornton the coach, or was that Friday Night Lights the movie?
Friday Night Lights.
Damn it. Okay, so but basically the same movie. No, so now in Landman, that's his ex-wife.
Yeah.
Is that the name of that show? Landman?
I think so.
None of us can figure it out.
Yeah,
Is it
Landman.
Landman? Yeah, that's a good show. I've only watched one episode of it. It was really. It brought me in.
It's very over the top. It's everything that guy does is very over the top. In fact, there's a line that I want to tell you guys that's so ridiculous that the daughter says to the father, and I can't even say it on air.
Yeah. So
It's so crazy. Like, there's no daughter that has ever said this to their father.
are you talking about they're at the football field? And
Yeah.
she's like something about sex, like I'm about to have sex or something.
What he's allowed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
They just keep trying to recreate Beth in every show.
Exactly.
Beth-
that guy must have been married to or is married to a crazy broad.
He is married to a model, a supermodel.
And she must be a real bitch.
She, Dan Soder said to me one time, he goes, "Man, you love Yellowstone?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "I had to turn it off." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because last week on the show, Beth said to the bad guys, 'You're the trailer park and I'm the tornado.'"
Yeah.
It's the show. That's
It's
what you
wild.
like. That's what you like. All the cheese that goes along with it. Oh, man. I got nothing today.
All right, well, see you later.
We should just take a nap.
I'm not even really tired. I'm very excited for the show today. We got a lot of things going on, a lot of people coming by. John Brennan is in the studio.
Yeah.
With us.
Yeah.
No suit either. Not corporate John. Just regular old John.
Regular John. Will you saddle up to Carmen so I could, you bring a chair over there. Be comfortable in that chair from 1987 that BL gave me. I love that chair. That is a WWF chair from a pay-per-view. That must be so old, and BL gave that to me a long time ago.
That's Royal Rumble at the Sundome. Which, which was one of the first wrestling events I ever went to.
Wow, that's funny.
I
love
still
that
have my Big Show Floyd Mayweather.
I have that, yeah.
WrestleMania, whatever that was.
My son realized that you can get about $200 for those on eBay the other day. And he was like, did you know you could sell these for like $200? I go, yeah. He goes, can we sell them? I go, Joey, you've been smoking pot on that thing for 2 years. And he goes, still, I gotta go sell them all if you want. If you
People used to try and they'll buy them off you in the parking lot when you're leaving the event.
Yeah. I went with Undertaker's wife and son one time, and we left with 4 chairs. And people were trying to buy the 2 off me, and I got to tell you, had I been alone at the time, I would have sold them all. Yeah. John is in the studio with us. My question to you, and this is not trying to put you in a confusing spot. Today, we're going to announce the new host of the after show.
Yes.
Okay.
Boo.
Hey,
so loud. I was like, what is going on?
Well, I thought that was Galvin doing Dizzy. I was like, that's really good.
That's pretty good.
Boo. But not Dizzy.
Dizzy, you are like a little boo-boo bear. When will we announce other stuff?
I don't think we're going to announce the other stuff today. That's
I just was curious because people are driving me crazy.
Yeah, no, that'll come out on the 6th.
Oh, so they got to wait.
Yeah, you got to wait.
All right.
You'll see.
I can I tell you, and this is just my opinion, people are losing their minds, and I understand when you like something and it goes away, you are like, hey, why is this happening? And it took a couple of days for everybody to go, just relax and see what's coming next. You might like it better. And it got everybody a little bit worked up. And I kind of like it now. We're at a stage where people went from angry to excited, I think.
It's the same thing that I went through probably months ago, where you're like, no, and I don't want this. And then, you work with it.
Yep.
And you realize that actually it's exciting. And I think a lot of people like it, just like everything. And remember, this is what I always tell myself in this situation. Do you know how much hate mail I got from when Roger and JP went on?
Oh,
guys, what are these guys doing? They're doing voices. One of the guys does voices. What year is it?
That's true. Yeah,
and then it's like,
Bring
now
back
it's
Billy Madison.
Yeah,
Nard was way better than these guys.
And it's great. They're great. And I love those guys and hope to work with them again.
Isn't that weird? That's just how the evolution of how things go. We love the Billy Madison guys. We got along with them great, and I still talk to them. And then they had to, for one reason or another, that couldn't work out anymore.
Yep.
I mean, people have other gigs, got to concentrate on their main gig too.
Yeah, and it's just I use a lot of sports analogies, obviously, but I don't think the Packers wanted to get rid of Rodgers. They went to 3 straight national NFC Championship games, but they can build a better team, like an entire team, if they manage their money properly. And
it's kind of like in cricket when Roger Bliplow used to hit the wickety stick it. I use a lot of sports analogies. In badminton, when you hit the birdie, there's a thing.
It's a shuttlecock.
In the game, we call it birdie.
Oh, sorry, I never played. Do you know we used to play badminton?
Sure, everybody did.
But I mean, that's just such a weird thing.
And it was always at family gatherings, like when your cousins were there. And stuff.
Yes,
For some reason, we had badminton.
But do you know, like that the rich people used to do it in their little white outfits?
Oh yeah,
the old ladies and stuff.
I used to love when my mom would yell at us to get out of the house and go play the most dangerous things. She would be like, "Go play with the lawn darts or your bow and arrow or ride your motorcycles." And we're like, "What are we?"
Yeah.
I had a pellet gun that Tommy Harkin gave me. I think I bought it from him for like $7, and I loved it, and I kept it from my mom. I didn't tell her about it, and then one day I was trying to make sure it was shooting right, and I was shooting, but I couldn't tell if anything was coming out the other side because I couldn't hear it.
Oh no!
Then I went inside, and my lampshade in the living room was filled with holes.
Yeah.
So I turned it around to the back, and it took like 3 months for my mother to realize that I shot a bunch of holes in the lampshade. Oh, I lost my gun, and Tommy Harkin, I don't know what happened to that guy.
Maybe that's why you have so many guns now, because you're allowed to have them. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you're older and more responsible. I remember I stopped myself from BB guns because a good buddy of mine shot his eye out, literally.
Oh, really?
Or not his, he got his eye shot out by one.
Whoa.
And then he was a pitcher in our little league, and he hit a lot of kids.
No depth perception.
Yeah, nothing.
Don't get mad at him. Then he went on to program the Eagle for a while.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know. That's funny. Today we got a lot of things going on. We got John is here, Carmen is here, Mike Olivero is coming by. We've got who else? We got
I talked to Cody Tucker.
Cody Tucker is going to join us.
His package arrived.
It did.
It did arrive yesterday afternoon.
It did arrive. Yours arrived.
Oh, nice.
His arrived. Everything landed into place yesterday.
He was confused, but it arrived.
Why? What was he?
I don't know, he's like, "Hey man, I think I got a package from you guys." He says, "Y'all,
Yeah.
I got a package from y'all. It's from something framing something." I go,
Yeah, my guys.
Yeah. I go, I think that's it.
Okay, good.
He's very excited.
He is a unique guy. I love his stuff. But when you were talking to him the last time, it might have been the last time when he was talking about flying and not wanting to fly. Yeah. That's when I first got that was weird.
Well, the best is the guy's super intelligent. He knows all this stuff that he's talking about because he constantly is reading and doing all this stuff. And then he puts it together in a way that's entertaining and informative in a short form. There's a lot that goes into doing that. And he does it. And then you ask him what his favorite movie is and why he likes Jurassic Park. And he's like, I don't know, man. I just like dinosaurs. It just makes it's 10 times funnier. Do you feel like John pushed you out? Do you feel? I mean, I feel like
you said get comfortable, and I am not comfortable at all. I'm like,
your body language is like, I don't care. He can have the microphone.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I got to go work my second job.
See ya.
is this her laptop or is this yours?
Carmen's?
You look like a hacker. Like you're. This is like a gamer app or a gamer.
Yeah,
like
it lights
chat.
up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Chatty Daddy's. He
Got
probably Turks off on it.
I believe it's Tark's off.
Turk?
I don't know. Yeah, John, we can use some laptop upgrades in 2025 since I've been using this one. Cernak actually said to me he's coming here during the break to replace this, and I thought this is probably the most similar to my first laptop that I ever had. Ever.
Does it have a little red, like fuzzy ball in the middle?
It's green, but yes, it has it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got a whole bunch of money now in the budget because I just a bunch of people
It was that Brett
to
guy.
just keep as much money as possible.
You know how many people think that I got them fired because I don't like Brett's impression of me?
Well, you always get the blame.
Yeah.
If you don't like something,
I never get the credit though. Nobody ever
do.
calls me and says, "Hey, good job bringing Roger and JP in. Good job doing this or that."
I text Fisher all the time and tell him great
Fisher,
job.
the architect.
Yeah, he's the architect.
So Fisher gets the credit for putting it all together. I get all the blame for getting
Tearing it apart.
So
yeah.
at least you're getting half of it.
I saw nothing but positive things about you on social media.
I don't know. I'm not a part of any of the groups, but I'm sure it's all positive and fantastic.
I love
care.
the Bone Fam group. Did you ever see that?
No.
That is great because that is a good group of hardcore listeners.
Yes.
And they're kind of like good to bounce stuff off of. And I think it's great that Corey Cardinal and Mike Olivero every once in a while hop in there and go, "Hey, we got extra lightning tickets or we got extra something to take care of our core people."
Yeah, and when I say no, I know the groups. I just,
You can't get in there and hear what they say about your mother.
No, yeah.
God
God
bless
bless
Doris.
Doris. Yeah. For real. They should not say a bad thing about Doris.
Are you coming to? You're not coming to the pub crawl, are you?
I planned on it.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
It
was last year. It was great.
I have not been drinking in a long time, and not last night, but the night before, I had 2 glasses of wine at my neighbor's house, and I felt like I got hit by a truck. So it should be a pretty good time this Friday. I'm ready to
You
drink.
want to take the Sprinter?
I mean, of course,
Okay, good.
of course, yeah.
It'd be nice to get all liquored up and have people ask us about programming decisions. Yeah, 100% not involved in
There
it.
he is. Get him.
I didn't want to bring it up, but that was the only deterrent. And it's not because I don't care. I'll talk to anybody about anything, but it's like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Cal.
You should put a sign around your neck that says, "Ask me about the lineup."
I do not mind, but it's
Are
going
you
to
going
be
to wear
the
your I
same
hate
answer.
Roger JP shirt?
No, I'm not. I don't hate Roger JP,
okay.
but I just don't. I don't like being talked at for a long period of time.
I
I'll
know.
talk to
This is not that event. This is not the time this is the time for everybody. I know, but this is the time for everybody to celebrate the end of the year. And it's time
also
for
the
us.
time where people drink talkie juice.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'd much rather you say like, ugh, you're an idiot, you suck, you made the wrong move, and then and never break stride.
Yeah, keep going.
But like, if you like, hey man, like, I understand business is business, but 5 minutes later, that's all. Like, I'm just there to hang out with you guys and
You know
have
who
a good
masters
time.
the walkthrough is Jeff Gordon. I went to one NASCAR race, and I was back in the pit area. I don't know. Evidently, everybody in NASCAR is allowed to be in the pit area. I
Right.
don't understand it. I don't like. At one point, I wanted to see the drivers and the crew go, "Get away! We're making cars that go 300 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
away!" They had Jeff Gordon's car, and the hood was open, and the guy was doing some work to it, and Doug Beavis rolls in, and he goes, how many sets of tires do they use? 2, and do you coat them with the whatever? And I go, he's working on the car. And you can just go up to the guy and talk to him about it. It's the most unprecedented access I've ever seen to athletes
Jeff
before.
Gordon was working on his car.
No,
okay.
the crew guy,
Right.
whatever they call
They're
those
probably all
Jeff
regular
Gordon was
guys.
walking through the crowd, though. That was weird.
Jeff Gordon was walking through the crowd, and he had the smoothest blow off mood I've ever seen. People were asking for autographs. He took one and walked as he was signing it, and it took him the whole walk
Nice,
to sign it and
yeah.
hand it back to the guy. And everybody was like, he only had to sign one autograph, but he didn't make it seem like he was blowing them off. He just put it down, walked, did it, got to his point, handed him, and walked right in the door. I went, that was wild.
And that whoever that was got like the best autograph.
yeah.
There's a little note that says, "I am only signing this for you, so I don't have to sign anybody else's."
That would
And
be
I'm
good.
almost there. Here it is, your autograph. There you go. Goodbye.
pretty much, yeah.
That's good.
I had to take my daughter to volleyball on Wednesday. We rotate like the parents, It's 7:45 to 9:45. 9:45.
PM. Yeah. It's way too
and I didn't even get out of the car. I just sat in the car and listened to Mo and Dom last night. I listened to Dom's whole show for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
I hear clips of it every once in a while, but I heard almost the whole show last night. And Dom gets some interesting legal calls at night.
He does. Yeah, he does.
He really does. He actually he's coming by this morning too. He got some calls about family stuff that was really frustrating to listen to. Like guys who are this guy is getting his wages garnished, his military wages for child support that he's been paying. And when he left the Army, he filed for like an emergency reduction because his pay changed drastically. And they keep ignoring it. And meanwhile, this guy's like, I'm about to go bankrupt because they keep sucking the money out of my check and I don't know how to stop it. It was pretty interesting to hear.
Could you imagine in Christmas time dealing with all that? Like, I couldn't even imagine.
It's why I think it was Pete, I was talking to Pete about it, about the suicide rate with fathers who have lost their kids in divorce, especially in the state of Florida, because they have no rights to their children. And I'll tell you, Pete and his baby mama, they had a baby together, then got married when she was pregnant, I think, and then broke up. And I've never seen Pete do anything smarter than he did other than to have a good relationship with his son's mother, because they had no problems. But also part of that is because a lawyer said to him, you have no rights as a father in this state. And no matter what, because you're not married, because this, that, and the other thing. But anyway, I
don't think that's anything Pete did, though. I think Pete's just an anomaly of a human. Like, he just like everything works
Everything
out.
works for him, yeah. John, you used to. It's so funny that Pete just bought this building, right? It's like a whole block long, and you could put boats in there, you could put cars in there. It's tremendous. And he bought this building for a ridiculous amount of money for work. He's not showing off, and he's expanding his business. And I just remember when we lived together, and I'd come home from work, I'd take a nap like on Friday because I had a second job. I used to come home, work, and then I'd go be a bouncer in Ybor City. And I'd come home and I'd come out, and there'd be girls like in my kitchen, and they were stripping the thorns off roses. Pete would go buy roses at a wholesale, then bring it to the house, strip it with this tool where you got to kind of rake the stem, take all the thorns off, then take them and wrap them, and then these bitches would go out and sell them in Ybor City for like $5, $10 each, and Pete bought them for 4 cents each at the wholesale place. And then at the end of the night, they would all meet up with Pete at Ybor at 3:00 in the morning and give him all his money back. And I thought
and he had a whole team of people doing it.
And he had a whole team. He didn't do anything. No, he had a whole team of young hot girls going to different clubs and stuff. And then he would come back with all this cash, and I thought that was the most brilliant thing I ever saw. Did nothing. And just had them deliver. He was like a drug dealer without the drugs.
And also, I don't want to jinx anything, but think of all the people you know that if they told you they ran their own business or started their own business and bought a giant building they can't afford, you'd be like, oh yeah, good luck. I'm sure it'll be good. But yeah, good for him, man.
Oh man. Anyway, I'm excited because we're doing gift exchanges today.
Yes.
And we got. I'm so proud of myself that I have Ian in the Secret Santa, and I got Ian's gift months ago, and I'm more proud of myself not only that, but that I didn't lose it.
I think he seems like he'd be easy to shop for. Ian,
Yes,
like some kind of crazy pair of glasses.
I bought him
Cookie Monster shirt.
I bought him something that is it was easy to buy for him. Yeah.
He's stopping by today.
He's what? Yeah,
Is
he's
Ian
coming by today.
and Martine.
Yes.
Ian, Martine. I think even Pete might be coming by today. Everybody's coming by. We'll have people dropping in and out all morning during the show. Plus, we're going to talk to the guy from Who Are These Podcasts? The guy who's done now 2 episodes about me on this podcast, which I think is hilarious. And Cody Tucker will join us on the program. And yeah, that's it. We got a lot of things happening. And we don't have, do you know that yesterday we forgot for the first time to do open letter?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know if it was the first time.
No.
No. I mean, sometimes it gets pushed back.
Right.
But I mean, I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
I totally forgot too. I think because today's not Friday, but it's our last day, that threw me off the whole week.
Me too. And especially since I keep wanting to say today's Friday, and I know that it's not.
Because I thought we didn't do football picks yesterday too, and then I go, it's not.
we got
yeah.
to do those today, yeah.
It's like
Dizzy,
Yep.
A lot of accolades for Corporate Dizzy yesterday.
Yeah.
People loved it.
I saw a lot of negative stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Shut up, Spanish. Gio.
I'm in different circles, but
He just called you Spanish.
Yeah, he started it.
A lot of people were DMing me about different people's grades should have been checked. And I go, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I just reposted it, idiots. So relax. I got an A+. Shut up.
I did get a couple people message me and say, like, how's Galvin so high? I go, well, what did he do wrong? And then they didn't reply.
So high?
Yeah.
And then I
Listen,
was like, all right, there we go.
it's a fair and balanced observation and report of the last year from somebody who's in the circle yet out of the circle.
That's right.
You want a better grade? Do better. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all.
Talking to you, Gio.
oh, sorry.
Carmen, you did not get excommunicated from the show. I just wanted to ask John something. Carmen, every time I look up, she's 2 feet further away.
Carmen
from the
is
microphone.
100% fine with going home right now.
I know. Why? Why? Look at me. Get on that microphone. Did you see?
You want me to work?
I brought bagels.
Thank you. I can't eat them.
Why?
I got my protein shake.
Oh, come on.
Do you not see this fit body I have right now?
I hadn't noticed.
It's not really good, but I'm working on it. It's a lot better than it was.
I saw those arms shake whenever you just shake.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Don't throw that at him.
man.
Throw that at him.
Yeah.
Protein shake arms.
That's what happens when you move your body.
When
It
you
moves.
walked in, I thought you looked fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, I bought bagels and crumble cookies.
I saw.
Oh.
They look delicious. I'm gonna lick them all, but I
Yeah,
can't eat
yeah.
them.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I have to
well.
look nice today.
You do look nice today.
Later,
Oh, why?
I have to get all dressed up. So
Yeah.
Office Christmas party.
no, actually, it is the ceremony for Chad's Coach of the Year.
Oh, where is that at?
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't say where. I'm saying,
Right.
like, at a
It's some
restaurant
banquet
or
hall.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, you know what I mean? So it's going to be nice. Ian actually was supposed to go. And then when Chad told him it was kind of either like a suit or like it was a dress up affair,
Yeah.
Ian goes, I'm out.
I've made that decision a lot too.
yeah. Ian said he's out.
Although Ian's one of the only guys in this town that could show up in a jacket and shorts, and everybody be like, "Oh, Ian's here."
Yeah.
I was going to say, he may change his mind when he gets the Cookie Monster shirt you got him. I wear that.
Clearly, when he walked in with his Cookie Monster jacket, I thought I have struck gold.
But yeah, now that he's out, we get to take another kid because you did have to buy tickets for the event. You know what I mean? So now we just get to take another player with us
So who are you taking?
in Ian's spot.
Yeah, like you, Chad, and a kid are going.
No, so
Oh.
there's 4 kids, 3 seniors, 1 junior, and he's gonna basically be the captain next year. So that's
Gotcha.
why he's the one who
Passing
took
the
Ian's
torch.
spot. Yes, and then all the other coaches
Okay.
that helped out on Fridays.
All right, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Good
so
for Chadley.
I'm excited. He's excited. I had to go run around and get him a new tie yesterday to match my dress because he picked the color that we're going to wear. And then, of course, he did nothing to get anything to match.
Gotcha.
So,
We're guys, and he's a coach.
yeah, and that's fine. So, anyway, so I did that, but I'm excited because I got a nice dress and it's cute and I don't really dress up a lot. So,
Oh, will there be pictures on your social media?
duh.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
checking. Brown haired Carmen and brown boyfriend Chad will be going to their award ceremony today. Look for pictures a little later.
Yes.
Very happy for Chad because that school stunk
Yeah.
for years. And he went in there in 1 year and turned it around
Yeah.
to a winning season.
Yep. And now he's coaching the All-Star game, which is happening Saturday.
Yeah.
And he's excited about that. And then also, I mean, yeah, he loves football and this is something he's passionate about. And I've seen him since we've been together for 4 years. I've seen him work like 5 different jobs.
Yeah.
And this is the only thing he actually wants to do.
Of course.
He's always looking for the next thing. So I'm just happy that he found something that he enjoys. And, being
Yeah.
able to help him do that gives me joy.
Get him so happy you guys broke the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we got a new one.
Hey, I got a question. Talk low though, so nobody else hears us. Why I'm going to Gold and Diamond stores to get my wife something for Christmas.
Yeah.
What is like cool right
The
now?
thing. So it changes. So as you can see, I don't really wear.
I know, but you still know.
Puka shells.
Right. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Ian's wearing them.
So I will say the thing right now is very simple jewelry. Like gaudy is out,
Yeah.
simple is in. So like a couple like bracelets.
She's not so. I know. I'm trying to think. She's
Yeah.
not. So I one time bought her the same piece of jewelry 2 years in a row. I forgot that I got it the year
tennis
before.
bracelet.
Yeah. So
I never got
You know what
mine.
your wife would love? A grill.
Yeah.
She would though.
She would.
Yeah.
If she got like a simple one, not like something crazy, but just like one like gold tooth, like
Just
a cap.
I said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And she said, "A grill."
Yeah.
She was kidding, obviously, but
Oh,
she said,
There's truth and everything.
I would never. I would never buy my wife a grill. I'm so glad my son skipped that phase. Like, he's so into the whole rap thing. There's no way he'd show up one day and be like, "What up, dog?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never know.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I do now. I'll punch his teeth in.
There's time.
We were listening to a song called Sticky yesterday. Do you know Sticky?
No.
By Tyler, the Creator?
No.
Not a song 11-year-old girl should be requesting on the radio.
Oh, wow.
I said, no. That was the first father thing I've ever done. I went, no, we're not listening to this. This is Joey got away with a lot of that. Because, Joey, the baby, only used to sing about two things. Flying in private jets and getting his DS. And I was like, oh, it's all right. He's 15. That's fine now.
Yeah.
But Juliana
Right.
was like, how dare you? We're not listening to this. Then I hit her.
Oh, man.
So she doesn't forget I punch her in the jaw.
Now she just listens when you're not around.
Yeah.
Clearly because she knew all the words.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just not cool. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Old man, why don't you go watch some birds, old man?
John, listen, say what you want. John Brennan relates. He knows it's coming soon.
Oh, his daughter's not listening to Sticky.
You wait.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
She's well advanced in her attitude.
They go from Kids Bop to they go from Frozen to Kids Bop to Sticky. It doesn't. There's nothing after that.
I heard somebody did Kids Bop and they did Danzig and his mother. Let your children come out and play.
All right, let's take a break and get the show going this morning. It is our last show of 2024. We've already got guests here. John Brennan is here. Carmen, of course, is here with us. Dizzy is on the board. And we've got a whole bunch of people stopping by this morning. It's a big celebration of the end of the year, and we got presents that we have to do, and we're going to have a fun time. It's the Mike Calta Show. Sporcle, the last Sporcle of 2024 is next on 102.5 The Bone. Yeah. All right, Carmen, what do we have?
Okay, so we also have tickets for the tailgate happening not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Somebody remind me to show up to that.
Blues versus Lightning happened last night.
Yeah, you can't go to that.
No, it's happening
Thursday
tonight.
Yeah.
This is so weird being here on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Also, we played a blue team on Tuesday.
Yeah, Blue
Yeah.
Jackets.
Blue Jackets, Blues. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Blues.
You said Six and Loverboy, Monster Jam, Supercross, Alice Cooper, Reggae Rise Up, Toto.
Am I wrong? Does Reggae Rise Up have Sting there this year? I heard the commercial said Sting and Shaggy.
There's
Is that right?
no way.
Yeah.
Are we sure it's not Sting the wrestler?
No. It was
you're right.
Sting. Am I right?
Yeah, you're
Sting
Thank
is
you.
going to be at Reggae Rise Up.
Yes.
What is going on?
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, it's been very successful, but
Oh, sure.
Sting is a huge international star. That's wild.
Yeah. So
I may
Sting
actually
will-
go to Reggae Rise Up
Right,
now.
right. Well, I mean, it's going to be a lot of. All right, and then what else?
And then Toto and Christopher Cross.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Now that's a show.
Toto, Christopher Cross, and who else? There was somebody else that was good that's with
Men
them.
at Work.
Men at Work, yes. Yeah.
Oh, Toto.
Is that like a chill vibe? It seems.
That's a yacht rock show.
Okay.
By
All
the
day
way,
long.
in that Yacht Rock documentary, they're talking about that, and they're saying the balls on Toto to write a song called Africa when they're all white. None of them have ever been to Africa.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff. It was hilarious.
Do you remember who sang that song to us?
Who sang? Yeah, I know exactly who it is. Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson.
Yeah.
Tommy Davidson, in between cocaine lines, sang that song to us. All right, let's give that stuff away right now with a little bit of Sporcle. Here we go.
That is loud.
That just blew all of our eardrums out.
Why?
I put it low, you guys. Are
Yeah,
mad.
yeah. It was loud.
The right thing.
Carmen is the keeper of Sporcle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. The last Sporcle of 2024. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right.
All right. Hello.
All right.
Governor.
Good day, matey. We're just gonna do some useless trivia.
Okay,
right.
good.
Yeah.
Fair.
End of the year, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We do.
Oh, sorry. All right. General trivia. Here we go. What dish accompanies ham in Dr. Seuss's
Green eggs.
Mike Calta? What element has the symbol Fe?
Aluminum?
No. What element has
Chlorine?
No. What element has the symbol Fe?
I don't know.
Iron. What is the capital of Canada?
Montreal.
Ontario.
Damn it.
No.
I don't like this. I don't like head shaking in the corner.
Does he have
Either you play or you don't play.
You want to play? Yes, Ottawa is correct.
All right.
Other than Jerusalem and Medina, what is the third of the holy cities of Islam?
Mecca.
Islam.
Oh, Mecca?
Mecca is correct. Galvin. What country has a white flag with a red circle in the center?
Japan.
Damn it.
What'd you say?
Sweden.
Nope.
Japan.
Japan.
Oh, with a circle.
Circle, yeah.
Geo.
Circle gets a square.
What actress starred in Winter's Bone, Hunger Games, and Silver Linings Playbook?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Geo. What landlocked country borders both Chile and Brazil?
Uruguay.
No.
Nicaragua.
No.
Paraguay.
No.
Damn it.
Bolivia.
Newton.
Why'd you look at Joe when you said Bolivia?
No
A
boy.
lot of business. A lot of mail coming in.
What 19th century U.S. president served 2 non-consecutive terms?
Grover Cleveland.
Yes, Galvin. What Toronto-based CFL team is named for the heroes?
Juggernauts. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Argonauts.
Yes, Geo. What space do all Monopoly
Free
games
parking.
begin on? Excuse me. What space do all Monopoly games begin on?
Oh,
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that a space?
Your face.
I was trying not to give away any hints.
I was so confused. I'm
Yeah.
like, is go a space? All right, sorry.
Yeah, Galvin gets the point.
There you go.
Which language do 42% of people
Spanish.
in India speak?
Hindu.
Hindi.
Hindi
Yeah.
is what it's called.
not fair.
Mike Calta. What is the patella bone more commonly
Jaw.
known as?
Patella is your
Knee. Bone.
elbow?
I would give it to Geo because it is kneecap.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
I'd give it to you.
I will give it to Geo.
It's not the
what's
knee bone.
on the paper?
All right.
He said knee bone.
Yeah, he said knee bone. But all right.
I'm still going to give it to Geo.
All right.
Okay. Who briefly replaced Jay Leno as the host?
Gordon O'Brien.
Mike Calta.
We just talked about it.
Yeah.
Yes. What fruit is an anagram of among?
Mango.
Mike Calta. And Pat, we are halfway there.
All right. Galvin has 3 points on the board, and Mike and Gio are both tied with 4.
Oh, really? All right.
Okay. And we're doing general trivia. Your next one. Which planet has a moon named Titan?
Jupiter. Damn it.
Uranus.
Mercury.
No, I was looking for Saturn.
That
No points. Since 1940, Jay Garrick has been what red super speedy DC
Flash.
hero? Mike Calta. Was correct. What unit is made up of 4 quarts?
Gallon.
Galvin. What was Little Miss Muffet eating?
Tough it.
Curtain way.
Jesus.
Mike Calta.
She ate her tuffet.
Let me eat that tuffet.
I've eaten a few
I
tuffets.
need Carmen's tuffet in a second.
Put it in the steam box.
Which Winter Olympic sport features a person face
Curling.
down on a sled?
What is that called?
Which
Yeah.
Winter Olympic sport features a person face down
Luge.
on a sled?
I don't know.
Isn't it something like skull or
Skeleton.
skeleton?
No.
Is the name of it.
Stupid name.
No point.
No point. What holiday is the day before All Saints Day?
Halloween.
Mike Calta. What singer of Dark Horse and Hot and Cold
Michelle Branch.
was married to Russell Brand?
Perry.
Mike
Damn
Calta, Katy Perry. How many lines are there in a limerick?
7.
4.
Oh. No. Jesus.
In a limerick? How many lines are there in a limerick?
5.
Mike
I had to
Calta.
actually do one in my head.
What color is the 1 ball in billiards? Galvin. What series of books by Stephanie Meyer features vampires? Mike Calta. That's Sporcle. And Pap. We are on the last 3.
Gio has 4 points on the board. Galvin with 5. And Michael doubling that score. He's your leader right now with 10.
Strong closeout for the year.
That's not right.
It's definitely right.
All right. General trivia, last 3. Last Sporcle of 2024. Here we go. Which princess pal of Mario has a fruity
Peach.
name? Yes, Gio.
That's worth 10 points.
Nope. Which French-speaking Muppet has a thing
Swedish. No, he's
for
Swedish.
Kermit?
Miss Piggy.
Mike Calta. And your last one. What musical group features Bono and
You
The
too.
Edge? Mike Calta.
You too.
I feel like you guys weren't trying it the last 3.
Your final score, Gio with 5 points on the board. Galvin also with 5 points on the board. And your triumphant champion today on the last show of the year, Mike Calta.
I'm the same as Galvin. I'm the same.
What are the year totals?
Are you though?
Today, so far, yes. The year totals, I finished with 17.
For the year.
For the year.
That's embarrassing.
I know. 74 for Galvin and
That's
100.
barely over 1 a month.
Yes, thank you.
So what did Galvin have? 74?
74, and you finished with 110.
All right. Strong.
That's all right.
Did you start late?
I think so. Yeah.
No.
I feel like I started like around
He
April.
won the very first Sporcle of the
we
year.
thought the year was going to be different?
Yeah.
It was going to be my year.
Because Mike was out or something. And
This is my year, baby.
Yeah.
I'm on the uptick.
And Gio won like 2 in a row.
Oh.
He was
Yeah.
like, I'm in.
Well, I won 4 in a row, so there's some singing to be done.
Mm-hmm. You tell us the song. We'll sing
I
it.
know the song.
All right. Well, let us
Grease, sing it.
know.
You're the
You're the one
You're the
that
one
I
I
want. Ooh, you're the one I want. One the one.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Honey.
honey, the one I want.
Honey.
I mean, maybe just a count in so you guys can start at the same time. Put a
no,
little
no,
effort
no.
into
I
it.
don't think starting at the same time was a problem.
You're the one that I want.
4. You're the one that I want.
Carmen,
Honey.
The one that I
Ready?
want.
Yeah.
you're the one that I want. You are the one that.
Ooh,
See?
honey.
The one that I want.
You got to gay it up a little bit
Does that
in order to
sound
make
better?
it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Higher. John said higher. You got to sing it higher. You're the one that I want. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Are we doing presents next?
You ready?
Yeah,
I'm
let's do
ready.
presents.
I mean, we are missing some people, but we could just do those when they get here.
Yeah. We got a lot to do.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a break. Presents are next. It's a Mike Calta Show. It's a Christmas show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Now, how are we going to do this? Can I give Christmas presents out first since I got Christmas presents for everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
Carmen, yours is behind you.
Okay. Oh, it's the big one?
The big one, yeah.
It's heavy too. He was struggling to bring it in and then dropped it on that chair, and I thought it was going to go through the.
I didn't plan on
floor.
having to exercise with your Christmas gift.
I know what it is.
Yeah, you're damn right you do.
Eyebrows for Chad.
Uh-huh.
Big, heavy eyebrows.
I had to leave it in its
What the hell?
I had to leave it in its original packing so it doesn't fall apart.
Carmen's so excited.
Yeah, scoot back over to the microphone.
I feel like it goes with your walking pad or something.
Yes.
Does it?
So it is a weight set, but it's like buildable and collapsible.
Oh, yeah.
adjustable.
So thank you. Adjustable. So you got like dumbbells, you got a bar that you can, and you know what I mean? And it's like it fits in that little box because I have a small place.
Right.
Because for the next 2 months, the gym is about to be bananas.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, hey,
So
right.
I am not going there, and now I can like fully work out at home.
Do you know my wife quit EOS because she can't get a parking space?
I bet she has to park like next door,
And you know, she's the walker and runner. If
Yeah.
I can't park right up front, I'm leaving. But she's like, I drove around for 20 minutes. I had to leave. I had another
yeah,
appointment.
it's insane.
crazy.
It's insane. Like, and with
There's 3 EOS gyms within 4 miles of each other right here, and
Yeah.
they're all packed.
I got to be honest with you. I thought EOS was a restaurant.
The one up by the outlet malls, they park on the grass.
Yeah.
Like all down the
Who
road.
are these fit people? I never see them.
I
Do you
have no
remember where True Leave was, and then they moved into that Village Inn right there on Dale Mabry
Yes.
and Carrollwood? So they moved across the street, but that used to be a gym. That little building was a gym, and I remember it was all up and down the street like crazy. So I don't know what that place is now.
I don't know what they're doing.
But yeah, the gyms are going to be packed. They're already packed. And then the other option was I'd go up to Chamberlain. Chad would let me in, and then I'd use their gym.
That seems illegal.
Yeah.
So I was like
there's going to be holes in the shower and people are going to be.
That's inappropriate.
So anyway, but our schedules never really align. So I wanted a way that I could work out. So thank you so much.
There you go. We expect results in 2024.
He said, by halfway through the year.
Listen, I'm getting. Clearly, you don't remember what I look like, or I was just hiding it with my big baggy sweatshirts very
take
well.
Take your shirt off. Let's
no,
see.
That's not.
I mean, then we'll get a full.
Oh, Billie Eilish over here wearing big baggy sweatshirts.
We need a side by side.
Who's next?
Joe.
Okay.
You want me to throw it to you?
Sure.
I don't know.
Is it all going to?
It's a glass figurine. Here, catch.
All right. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Gio, I have given you multiple Shaq Barrett things over the year.
That is true. That's true.
What did I get you last year?
Last year it was an autographed Christopher Lloyd Back to the Future license plate.
Oh, okay.
Which was awesome.
This is not that cool.
I'm sure.
I think I tried to get you something I didn't know if you had it.
Jersey of something.
Yes. It's a jersey of the most prolific player in the NFL right now.
It is a Baker Mayfield.
It's a Baker Mayfield jersey.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I do not have one of
You
these.
do not have one, right?
I do not know.
Okay,
No,
good.
thank you.
You can get your buddy to sign it for you.
I know, right? Thank you very much.
Not too shabby.
Galvin?
Yeah.
This is yours.
All right.
Now listen, the box is not open. I wrapped the box as it came, so you're gonna have to cut it open. You need a knife? Let me know. You got knives? Got knives for days
I have
over here.
razor-like hands.
And I like your wrapping paper, by the way.
Thank you. I picked it out.
It's very pretty.
I wrapped it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, I did. It was up all night. Do you know how mad Amanda must have been with me for having to wrap your gift?
Because how heavy
Because it
it
weighed
was.
190 pounds.
You could have just left it in the box.
I did leave it in the box.
I know.
That's as it was delivered to my house because it's cardboard with tape around it and plastic shrink wrapped so that it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
All right, Galvin, I rolled the dice on this one, Galvin. Galvin's opening his gift.
It's a lot of wrapping. I feel like it's a drum head.
Yeah.
And it is signed. It's a Slayer drum head.
Yeah.
Is that Dave Lombardo?
It is Dave Lombardo.
Oh,
good. I don't
That is
know.
awesome. Yeah, Dave Lombardo is one of my favorites, man.
I know you like Slayer.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if that was cool or not.
Wow, look at that signature. Anywhere in the world would you think that says Dave Lombardo?
No.
Well, you knew right away.
I knew.
It's on Slayer, right? So it's
Well,
the
yeah,
Slayer
yeah,
drum.
They had a couple different
Oh,
drummers.
okay.
But Dave Lombardo's my favorite.
But see, that's the other thing I was worried about. What if they gave you, like, if you gave me a Pearl Jam drum head and it was signed by Jack Irons, I'd be like, oh, cool, thanks. Yeah.
Dave Lombardo, best drummer from Slayer, in my opinion.
All right, there you go.
Thank you. That's
You're welcome.
awesome. That's
There you
very
go.
cool.
Merry
Thank you very
Christmas.
much.
Joe?
Yes, Mike.
I know what Joe wants for Christmas.
And now, Mike,
Yeah.
since you gave us all our gifts,
Did I get everybody right?
right now, yes, everyone in the room.
'Cause I
Unless,
have Ian's gift for his Secret Santa,
right.
and I have Martine's.
Do you have a gift for your boss? Our boss?
I do not. I don't. We don't partake in that because then it seems like I'm trying to be his favorite.
So he
I
is
don't
your
want
boss.
that, yeah.
Boom. Got you.
Yeah.
Would you like your present?
Actually, interesting you said that.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate your gift. It's
You're welcome.
fantastic.
What was
I
it,
love
Joe?
it. It's cash.
Oh.
yeah.
I actually have a gift for Jason, my boss, right here.
John, could you deliver that, please?
So suck it, Carmen.
Make it snappy.
All right, who's got who? Who wants to go next?
I got you.
You got me.
Yeah.
Oh boy, very excited.
Mike, very tough to get a gift for.
I don't rap. Sorry.
I don't care. Rapping's only to take it off. You're only doing it to take it off. Carmen got me a Starbucks card and more stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, hold on. Carmen gets me. Carmen knows what I like. What is this, Carmen?
It's a sauce can.
Oh, for the grill so you can spice up your barbecue. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, there's more?
Multiple
Oh.
gifts.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I thought we were just going to do one gift.
Hey, worry about yourself. There's a little pot holder? Oh, a grill father pot holder.
Hey.
Hey, gabagoo.
That's like the Progressive commercial where he's wearing grills just want to have fun or whatever.
yeah.
Take it off. Take it off.
Why doesn't your $300 pen work for your think.
So the theme was grilling, but the main one wasn't coming, so I had to make up with the Starbucks gift card. But everything else is grill.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
What is that?
Is, different rubs and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So you can make your own.
Oh, I like it. Carmen, thank you. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
The ultimate grilling spices kit. Gourmet spice blends, rubs, and flavored salts. Fantastic, Carmen. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And the sauce thing is pretty cool because it has the lid and then the brush, because you know how you always like make a sauce and then you got to throw it away because you have no place to put it
Right.
or whatever you're doing. So it all is one. So you take it off and you brush it, and the lid is the brush, and
Very nice.
nifty.
That is fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Joe got me last year. I think you got it for me last year, Joe. The little tumblers where you put the vegetables in. I like that too.
All right.
All
I got
right.
it for you the year before.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
You didn't? No, you got me something different.
No, I got you the exact same thing the year
The
before.
tumblers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then what did Joe get me? Joe got me
Same
something.
thing.
Oh, that's what I got.
Mine were the ones that were like the screen things
Yeah.
you put the vegetables in. Yeah, is
Yeah.
that the same thing?
They were the same one. Oh, I remember. Sorry, I only remember the most recent one.
Same thing. Yeah. Galvin's a little bit better, I think.
Yeah.
I saw
definitely
those, and then I remembered that Galvin got
Two
them.
people got them for me.
And then I was like, ooh, what else can I get? And so,
That worked out perfect.
yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I have Ian, but Ian's not here yet.
I have
so-
Tony.
I have
And you?
Dom.
Oh Jesus! So nobody's got
I
nothing.
have Galvin.
Hey! Save the day, Joe.
Let's go.
Hold on.
I'm sure this is the most entertaining show to the people out there.
Joe got me the things that you put vegetables in for your grill. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning. Hello.
Hey guys, I just wanted to thank you guys for another awesome year, and you guys really get me through my drive to work in the morning
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that, and I hope you have a great holiday.
as well, guys.
Thanks,
care.
buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that was
I got to tell you, Sugar Pants knows how to wrap a package
Yes,
present.
it does.
I would believe that's Mama Pence. He
No,
just
no.
goes right to the top.
No, that was definitely Sugar Pants.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
She learned from her, though, I'm sure.
Yeah. It was passed down from generations.
Yep.
I love that everybody's gifts were all started out as Amazon packages.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way to
God
do
bless
it.
you,
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos. God bless you. What did you get, Calvin?
Hail Santa ornament. Very nice. It's a skull giving the metal sign, whatever.
Which band? What band shirt
Oh,
is
look
it?
at this. I can wear this on the pub crawl.
Is it a Christmas shirt? Oh, a Satan Christmas shirt.
Satan is coming.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love it. Joe, it's so funny. I love this. Every year I go, I should get that Slayer shirt where it's spelled Slay, like,
Yeah.
Christmas Slay, whatever. But I don't get it, so now I have this.
All right.
Beautiful.
right.
Beautiful.
There's more
Good
in
job,
this.
Joe.
I'll wear it tomorrow night,
Perfect.
Oh, there's more?
whether
Yeah, yeah.
we go to Red Room or not.
I'm going. I'm going to see some coochie.
Not going to be able to get in.
I know a guy. I'm going to mention Mike Busey at the door. I'll get in.
You said coochie.
Coochies. Oh, I love coochies. Big fan of the coochie.
Christmas coochie.
All right. Joe, do you think Joe's getting angry that at the same time he's giving gifts, he's creating all this garbage work for himself?
Maybe.
He didn't think it through. All right. What is this? Looks like
right.
a big pillow or something.
Yes.
Big pillow.
What is a pillow?
Satan is sleeping.
Satan Claus is coming to town. Wow, really good.
Oh, there is a theme to these gifts.
Yeah. What?
What is happening at your house, Galvin?
I don't know. Is this the Satanic Bible?
No.
Oh, Led Zeppelin. All the songs. Story
Oh,
behind
wow.
every track. A Zeppelin book I do not have. Thank you,
Perfect.
Joe. I
That's pretty
appreciate
good.
it.
That's very
awesome.
good.
Thank
Very
you very
nice,
much.
Joe.
I think I did well.
You did very well. Merry
right.
Christmas. Thank you.
My pleasure, Galvin. I love you.
Thank you, buddy. I love you too.
Oh, man. You guys are the I love you. It's kind of awkward.
You know, it's so funny. As I was talking to Mike Olivero the other day, and he went to say something. I go, I thought you were going to say I love you, and he goes, well, I do love you, and I go, all right, don't be weird about it.
I talked to Bobby yesterday for like a half hour.
Yeah.
And then when we hung up, in my heart, I felt like I love Bobby.
Right.
But I'm not going to say it.
Why?
He's like, all right, I love you, buddy. And I'm like, see you later. I don't know. It just doesn't seem necessary.
More people need to hear nice things.
I agree.
I don't know. I feel like it's, I feel like that's for your kids. You say I love you to your kids.
Yeah.
And
your
only your
parents.
kids?
And your
But-
parents.
If you say it too much, you're wasting it. It
That's
loses
true.
the meaning.
Well, if you say it too much, if you say it to every person you walk by on the street.
Also,
but
awkward from a guy who's not homophobic at all. I'll kiss a guy. Not really.
I think that means you're gay.
I meant like a hello goodbye kind of kiss.
This escalated quickly.
I meant like I don't have a problem kissing a guy like my father. Hello, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I didn't mean a tongue kiss.
I do have a problem kissing guys. So let's put that out there.
My wife has a problem with me kissing guys.
Yeah. I'm not judging. It's just for me, it's not,
Okay, so don't kiss Gio. That was my gift to you.
Thank
Christmas.
you.
I only say I love you to my dog, and I whisper it in her ear.
Yeah,
When
that,
nobody else
I
is
feel
around.
like the I love yous are just for certain people, but it's worse. Like when Bobby says I love you, I'm not like, okay. When he says I love you, I go, all right, talk to you later. But I feel like if I say it back, that makes it weird.
See, I think Chad is so annoyed with how much I say I love you.
Oh,
because I can't stop. Like I love you, I love you, I love you.
Oh, you are so whipped.
I love him.
How long have you been married together with him?
Yesterday was our 4 years.
4 years, and you still love him?
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Really?
He is the bee's knees in my opinion.
Wow, because these are the things I think my wife says the opposite.
Yeah.
Like I bet she's like, I am sick of his face.
Yeah, no, I love him. So like what can I do for him?
Is he your happily ever after?
I hope so.
What's the
I think it
dirtiest
is.
sex thing that you've done for him that you'd only do for him because you love him?
Well, she told us she makes the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the face. He likes that. And then
Show John Brennan the face.
No.
Yeah. John wanted to see it. John was like,
He was
that's why
asking.
John came here today. He's like, somehow bring up the face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, so this year, for his Christmas gift, it was all sexaries.
Oh,
I guess.
accessories.
Yeah, accessories. And we got that like wedge pillow that Tony Burton got Spanish one year for Christmas. But like so it's to help with different position stuff. I got one of those. And then I also got a swing that goes on your door.
Oh man.
And we tried that and he did not like that.
No.
I gotta tell you, you're breaking the bed. I wouldn't go in the swing.
Yeah. Use those weights a little bit.
First off, the swing holds up to 300 pounds, so we are good. We can both
Just
get
made it.
Yeah.
Carmen's gonna be using the swing, doing flies with the weights that you got her.
But yeah, we tried it and he didn't really like it, so he was like, and he's like, can you
Was
send
he in the swing?
Yeah, who got it? You got in the swing?
I imagine you just put Chad in and you go pushing them back and forth.
Oh my gosh.
No, I was in the swing, but because we just got our floors.
Let me see the pictures.
There is no picture.
You liar.
Video.
I promise no.
Can you send us a picture of what the swing looks like?
I can show you on Amazon.
Yeah.
Because it goes on
Joe
your
knows what the swing looks like.
Yeah, I got one if you want to buy it.
Oh, you swing.
It's never been used.
So it goes on your door and it like hangs over and then you shut it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
So you're up against the door.
Like the pull-up bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was just, we tried it and he wasn't really a fan and we had like a bad experience.
What else can you use it for? Can you put bananas in there or something?
Were there injuries involved?
Kinda.
Chad got splinters.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
So because he was on the floor,
He was on the floor.
Well,
What, did he lower you down?
I think they used to do that in Vietnam where they spin the basket.
Yeah. Did he out?
I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
So he didn't like it, and then we were trying to figure out. I was like, "Is this something you can return?" I don't think we should return this now that I've been in it.
Bring that to Whole Foods.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Throw it
Carmen,
in the
just
Whole
put some
Foods.
plants in it.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
So,
You should go in there and be like, "Hi, I bought this swing for my kids. It's not the swing that I thought it was going to be."
My boyfriend was on the floor and things got weird. There
You ever
was
see that
injuries.
swing that hangs in the doorway? This is not the one we thought for the kids.
So that's what it is.
Oh, wow.
Let me see.
Is that the positions on the side there?
Yeah, like what you can do with it.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my!
So
Get it, Jeff Bezos.
Bring that to the party.
yeah, and then I bought him a bunch of lube.
A bunch of what? Bunch of lube? Did
Easy,
he go?
Diddy.
What
Did he
is
go
going
slide
on?
right out the door?
This is the new Whore Island.
I missed an opportunity because the lube that I got, there was one, and I missed, and I could have gone one over, like one size bigger, and it would have been like a bump size bottle.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh my
I feel
God.
like when you buy lube on Amazon, you have to open it with a can opener first.
It comes in a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
I
You
re-
scoop it out with your hand.
Yeah, I really missed the opportunity
It's
on
made by
that.
Acme.
What is going on over there?
So what were the injuries?
His knees.
Now you both have loose knees? Oh, no.
Yeah, we can't go down the stairs at the same time.
And this is why you got rid of the carpet.
Yeah. So anyway, but like I said, I think the pillow will be good.
Yeah.
We haven't used it yet, but
Okay.
it came and we've been airing it out.
Now, I know you're not gonna for a bunch of reasons.
Yes.
But have you guys talked about, like, if we had an OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it would be he wouldn't be able
Right.
to coach and teach and do all these things. And then,
No, yeah.
Black Panther mask. He's Black Panther, and you're I don't know, whatever, Batgirl.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Because you're working out with the weights.
Such a dick.
Why'd you become Italian? Because you're working out with weights.
Pick a different genre character. Princess Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, I don't. That's not in our future.
No.
Like I said, we joke about it, but
I know, but wouldn't it be funny if one day we found out it
If you
was
find
true?
it?
Yeah. Black Panther and Wonder Woman. Yeah.
There's a lot of that out there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
most of the girls that make a lot of money, they like either don't get naked or they don't show their face because it's like that mystery. You know what I mean? But there's girls
I'm not into
Yeah.
I need to see a face before I'm interested.
yeah, and I get that. Oh, listen, the thing that's been coming across my page a lot lately is financial.
Chad.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, is financial doms. And there's these girls that are just mean to men and tell them to send them money.
That is wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they call them sub pigs or whatever.
Yeah, and they're like, send me money, you little, and they just talk crap to them, and then they show like their Venmo, and it's literally just incoming, like
Yeah.
200.
Because there's a guy that sent the girl like, I don't know, it was $80,000 or something, and then she's saying, "What an idiot! Now I'm taking my boyfriend to Europe and this and that, whatever.
Yeah.
You scumbag, this and that." And the guy's like, "Yeah, that's what I like."
Yeah, and I'm like,
isn't that so
Yeah.
foreign from what you like? I was talking to a girl that I know, not an OnlyFans girl, and I said it was her birthday, and I said, "What do you want for your birthday?" And she said, "Honestly, I just want cash." And I was like, "Oh no, you got the wrong. I'm not sending you birthday gifts. I wasn't asking for that." And then she's like, "No, but I need to find a sugar daddy." And I said, "Yeah, there are guys out there who want that.
Yeah.
Who
A
want to
lot.
be your sugar daddy." But what's weird is like. She lives in I don't want to say what state, and they'll send her stuff from different states. Like you're never even going to meet her.
Yeah.
And I don't. What is the purpose of that?
Who knows?
I don't get. There's people that send money for pictures of your feet,
But
Yeah.
at least
Like-
they're getting pictures of your feet.
but again,
I
you
saw-
can get pictures of people's feet everywhere.
Yeah,
Why
but
are
if you
paying
because you
for
have a
it?
specific fetish for that person and for their feet, that's different. I'm gonna tell you this. I found a picture of Danielle's feet yesterday.
Oh,
remember the one that the one that she
Yeah.
took for our show. I won't put that out again, obviously, because for her, but I could see. I don't like feet, and I didn't like her feet. She looked like she could pick up rodents with them. But but it also was. I could see why guys who like feet would be excited over that. You get to see her face, you get to see her body and her feet. I don't know. It's just different.
I saw a video of a guy, and this was on like Reddit or something, whatever, and the girl was laughing. The girl was like a 20-year-old girl, whatever, and she was in a truck, and she's laughing, and she's taking her socks off, and she gives it to the guy, and the guy just hands her a wad of cash for her dirty socks.
There was a guy who went and got a pedicure and like was posting like a day in the life or whatever, and he was like, "I gotta tell you, I got this DM," and he showed a DM from a guy that said, "How much for your socks, dude?"
Oh
And he was
man.
and he's like, "I gotta tell you, if this is how that goes, I'm in." He's like, "You can DM me for my socks, my shoes, my underwear. I don't care."
I'll tell you, I love you if you want to buy my socks.
Right.
Yeah.
Mike will
there's-
kiss you if you're a
Yeah.
guy.
What?
He's got no problem with it. He already said.
I meant like hello and goodbye. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, jeez. You make one quote about kissing guys.
You want to put Chad in the swing?
No.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Well, that's interesting that you guys have so many, such an array of toys.
Yeah, and like you said, because I didn't really know what to get him before. It was easy because he was really into golf. So everything was golf shirts, golf balls, golf covers. You know what I mean? So and then this, and now that he's coaching football, I can't just.
Lube 42. Lube 42.
We need more lube around this place.
Well, now that he's coaching football and teaching, like I can't just like get him like a football helmet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's nothing that really goes with it. So what's the next best thing?
Those kids are never going to catch him. He's so slippery.
Yeah, so
I have another question for you that I don't think we're ever going to get the real answer out of.
okay.
Because I say the answer is yes. Would you and Chad ever have a threesome? Or have you had a threesome?
We have not. I don't think so. I think that that time has passed.
You jealous?
We would have, yeah, but we would have, I would have in the beginning.
Male or female?
Female? Oh,
You got enough lube.
Chad is not that way. But in the beginning, probably the first year, I probably would have. But now where we're at, no chance.
Yeah.
I will punch you.
Oh.
I will punch him.
What if you brought it in? What if you were like, I like this girl?
Oh, 100%. Like any man. If your wife brought
No,
a woman home,
I'm asking you. Yeah. I don't care who she is.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm to the point no.
But what if it's we all take a trip out to Vegas again and you meet somebody out in Vegas that you're never going to see again?
That happened when we were in Vegas.
Whoa.
But nothing happened. Chad was too drunk to know what was going on, but the stripper or the girl next to us that was getting that we were getting a lap dance. And
put the money on the bed.
They were into it and they were like, "So where are you guys staying?" And she was really trying. And Chad was just I don't know what's happening. And I was like, all right, let's go home.
Oh, you didn't
Chad,
pick up on
you
the
ruined
right
everything.
No. Carmen didn't pick up on the signals. Chad was doing that so that Carmen could take the lead and do stuff. And then Chad would be like, oh, okay, I
was so
guess.
drunk.
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
know. No,
So he doesn't get in trouble every time anything happens. Chad, did you take the chicken out of the freezer? No. I bet you would have taken it out for that whore from Vegas. If she asked you, you would have taken it out?
No, I'm telling you, Chad's eyes were not open at that point. He was, we didn't need to be getting a lap dance. We should have never gone to the strip club to begin with.
Chad was actually very into it. You just couldn't tell because no eyebrows.
Yeah.
Those were raised.
I couldn't see his eyeballs.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you guys are sexually adventurous 4 years into the relationship.
Yeah, I think that's really the only way to keep it spicy, you know?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I bet you're the only one in this room with a sex swing, but we know that that's not true.
Right.
Yeah, Joe, you've not used yours
I have not.
with the
Ever.
current wife or with ever?
No, with anyone. It was it's actually still in a box. And I threw the box away, so now I'm just going to throw the
So
other
did
thing
you
away.
get it? Did you buy it or did someone buy it for you?
It was purchased. It
By
was
a previous wife.
Yeah, it was purchased. Actually, it was given to her on her bridal shower.
Bachelorette.
Her,
Oh, okay.
bachelorette or bridal shower. She got it. And it just stayed in the box.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Interesting.
unused.
Yes. I mean, listen, you guys are hard to buy for. So when you don't know what to get a guy, get him sex stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's easy, right?
That's a good motto.
I got a sex swing for you next time if I get you in the.
Okay.
situation.
Wait, I don't want your sex swing.
It's not used.
They need to build you a new contraption.
By the way, Joe felt so bad that he wanted to use it, so he just sleeps in it every night.
I miss you. A little teddy bear. All right, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. It's our last day on the air of the year, and we're kind of goofing off today.
Whenever you want, if you want to call Tony, because Tony has my gift.
Well,
Yeah, we're going to set him up on the video call.
Oh,
okay, why don't we take a break and we'll do all that, and we'll hit it when we come back.
All right.
It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. All right, now I have Tony, I believe, on the line. Tony, are you there? Tony?
It says you're muted. Did you mute your mic?
Yes. Tony,
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Mike.
There you
Hello,
go.
Michael.
Tony
Hey.
is live on the air. Tony, don't curse or say anything. Now, Tony, who did you have in the Secret Santa?
I had Gio.
Gio, and I have a present for Gio from you. Would you want to do that now?
Yeah, sure.
Can you see Gio?
I can see him great. I'm just so glad that you didn't lose it amongst all the other Amazons that go sent to your house.
So we have a new system now. My packages go in the dining room. Amanda's stay by the front door, and everything else goes into Amanda's office. So now we know where everything goes.
Miscellaneous.
Yeah, I was able to find my packages when I needed them. Tony Burton, yes, I would say my super agent joining us live from New York right now, has been a part of our Deathpool and our Carmen just made the face. Part of our Deathpool and our Secret Santa for years now. Gio, all right, Gio's opening up his present.
I'm opening the present now. Thank you, Tony.
Tony, I got a package the other day that only you would appreciate.
What's that? What'd you get?
A buddy of mine works for the Jets sometimes, and in the equipment room, and he sent me a whole bunch of fat guy sized Jets clothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to wear it.
I was going to say, are you going to wear it? You're
No.
not a Jets fan.
No, but it's cool. It's like NFL player stuff. So,
Yeah.
All right, Gio is opening his gifts. It is a thin piece of cardboard right now.
By the way, very nice wrapping that it came in. It has like kind of a Christmassy bag. No, seriously.
You can pay extra
Right.
for them to wrap it.
Yeah.
By the way, Gio, can I get that bag if you don't want?
Yeah,
it?
it's nice. It's a nice bag.
That's a great bag.
Yeah.
All right, breaking it open.
Trying to get into things.
All right, Gio is now
Oh yeah.
on level 2.
It's a neon sign that says "Back to the Future."
Let me see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, will you let this just waste away in your closet like Mike did?
This is very reminiscent to the on-air light that I
Yes.
purchased. Mike.
That's way cooler than the
this
one
is
you
way
got me.
cooler. Thank you, Tony. That's awesome.
You got
some more.
to remove that middle panel over there and hang it up
Yeah,
right
I think
next to
there's
your head.
a couple more in there too.
This looks
there's
like
more.
a sweater of sorts.
Uh-huh.
Let me see what this is. Oh, maybe I'll wear this to the pub crawl.
Yeah.
Does this say "I love Satan" as well?
No, that's another Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me see that. That
It's
looks
a
cool.
Back to the Future Christmas sweater.
That's great.
Back to the presents. That's hilarious.
Get
Thank
it.
you.
Get
Is
it?
it supposed to be cold tomorrow?
Yes.
Do we know?
The high tomorrow in the day is 60 degrees.
Oh,
Or 65,
Oh, there's
65
another
degrees, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 28 degrees in New York right now.
28 would be nice. I would take that for a couple of days.
No.
Dude, when I went to Georgia, it was like 13 degrees, and it was so awesome. The best feeling in the world to me is when it's freezing outside and you go inside.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's nice to know that it's outside while you're inside.
I love being able to wear sweatpants and sweatshirts.
Gio, what did you get?
And it's the out of time Back to the Future license plate.
Yes.
Yes. I do
Very
love Back
cool.
to the Future. Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome. It was thematic. I'm glad it all got there in time.
Yes, thank you. That's awesome.
Now-
I will wear this at the pub crawl.
Now, who had Tony?
I had Tony. By the way, I think everybody missed Tony's joke. He's glad it got there in time.
Oh.
I don't know whether you meant that as a joke or not, Tony, but it was good because Back to the Future.
That was a good joke.
It was a lame dad joke.
Great gifts. Great joke, Tony.
I got Tony, so I sent the gift up to his house there. So.
Okay, Tony actually has it there.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, took it out of the box just to save time for on the air.
All right.
So beautiful wrapping, and oh my god,
Are those
This
your two
is-
dogs?
Yeah.
this is the best thing. I honestly, my whole family's gonna want this gift.
Right. Well,
This
that's why
is-
Tony and I were talking, and he goes, "Is it a gift for the office or for home?" And I go, "Really, either." I go, "It's going to be up to you what you want to put it, where you want to put it."
Oh my god, these dogs are like such rock stars in our lives. They are the center of our universe. So
Right.
So this is going to go in a very prominent place. This is unbelievable.
Did you know Galvin can paint?
Tony, so I actually went on your Instagram, and that is the picture from when they're in your car looking out the window.
Oh.
And then I sent it to them, and they do the watercolor, and they did it and did the names and everything. So yeah, cool, right?
That is fantastic. I got to tell you, you went above and beyond with this. I'm really impressed by this. That's so great. I can't wait to show my wife and my family.
Good. Merry Christmas.
Wow, very nice. Well, Tony, Merry Christmas to you.
Michael, Galvin, I love you. Thank you.
What
Thank
about
you.
the rest of us? Man, wow.
And Mike, when I see you in New York, we'll give each other the Italian kiss on the cheek, and there's nothing wrong with that.
You realize I would rather kiss you than say I love you.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
Because we have kissed, but it's only like with like real Italian people. You go, you kiss on the cheek, like you do the Italian hello and goodbye.
Oh, when he signed my last contract, I shoved my tongue straight in his mouth. I was like, yeah, give me that.
All right.
All right, Tony, thank you, and have a great holiday.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you,
Merry
buddy.
Christmas, guys. We'll talk to you. Bye-bye.
There you go. There you. Super Agent Tony Burton.
Very nice.
Let me grab some of these phone calls. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Thanks. We'll talk. Merry Christmas to you.
Hello. All right, I'm going to put you on hold. I'll come back when you lower your radio. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. Merry Christmas, guys.
Same
Merry
to you,
Christmas.
sir.
I was wondering if you guys gave away the Blues Lightning tickets for tonight.
Carmen, do we have any Blues Lightning tickets for tonight?
Dizzy, did you give those away?
No.
You want those, sir? You can have them.
I'd love them. Thanks,
All right,
Mike.
there you go. Hold on. How easy is that on this show?
I'll be there tonight as well.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, guys. I just needed to vent just a little. When a fire truck, whatever, goes by with their sirens on and nobody pulls over, just very irritating to me.
You know, it's interesting that you would choose this to be your forum to get it out there, but you're right. A lot of people are going to hear this. I think that too. No one moves anymore.
It's very disrespectful.
No one moves.
For ambulances, too.
Yeah, I'm too busy on my
None
phone.
of it.
Excuse me, caller. Are you a lady or a tiny man?
It's a lady.
Me, I'm a lady.
Oh, okay.
I have a deep voice.
No,
so.
it's a sexy voice. If you were a man, it would be a bad voice.
Wait.
Okay, well then it's woman. I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Okay,
When you're
Trying to get to
driving,
work.
and you hear
You guys
sirens.
all have a great
all right,
day.
you too. Thank you.
And enjoy your
Just right over me.
No
I don't
time
wanna
for you.
talk to you.
No
It's
time
okay.
for you.
Just want to let you know
Yeah.
it's irritating.
She just wanted to get her business out and go to work.
When you're
That was
driving and
medicine,
you
man.
hear sirens or lights or whatever, you're supposed to pull over to your right and let them pass you. I do notice nobody does it anymore.
You're supposed to do that, and also whenever there's a emergency vehicle over on the right and has somebody pulled over or something, you're supposed to
Change
get over.
lanes.
Yeah, so
Change
you know,
lanes.
hit them or do anything.
Oh, now everybody's calling them on and stuff. Mike Calta Show, good morning. Mm-hmm.
Are you guys going to Christmas?
Are you a man or a woman? Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hi, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody and to let you know you guys make my morning awesome every single day you're on.
Thank you. And it's interesting because first when you started talking, I was like, that's a sexy morning voice. Like, hi. But then I thought if I lived with you, I'd probably want to punch you in the face after like day
come
3.
on.
No, I like it now, though. I like it now. It's sexy now.
I mean, this is my normal voice.
Yeah. I'm going to pretend it's sexy and your hair's all like messed up while you're doing like, good morning.
Yeah, bedhead.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I
she's
was
wearing-
also curious if you had any more Monster Jam tickets. I've been trying to
I knew it.
Trying to
Do we
sex
have
it up for
Jam?
Monster Jam.
That's right. You worked your way in. You gave me a half chub. Hold on, okay?
Okay, I will.
Hey, Dizzy, that's line 3.
All right.
All right. Line 1 is hockey. Line 3 is Mike Calta Show low.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Merry Christmas.
Back at you. Any complaints about traffic?
No. Oh, boy. No, not today, guys. But I hope you guys have the great time away with your family and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I wish I could join you tomorrow night up at Newport Richie. It sounds like it's going to be fun.
It will be.
see you.
I don't know what's stopping you, but we'll be there. Thank you. Have a great holiday, sir. Appreciate your call.
You guys, you give me a
Oh, that's so loud. It's 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 so loud.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you.
Well, thank
and
you.
Happy New Year, and thank you for a wonderful year.
Back at you, and thank you for listening to the show. I hope you have a great holiday. Thank you. I get it rid of them before they ask for something.
Right.
I know what's going on. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy holidays.
Back at you, sir. What's happening?
Question for Galvin, if I could.
Yeah.
You're a prolific runner. I was wondering if you could recommend a good running shoe.
Yes. Hokas are very good, and depending on what you want to do, but I really just go into a store and try different ones on because it depends on your feet. But Hokas are very
What
good.
do you feel about that store that measures your feet and stuff? Is that hocus pocus or is that legit?
What do you mean?
Like that one running store where they like make you stand on like the scale and all that stuff?
Yeah,
Whatever
they do all that
scale.
stuff. But like
Yeah.
like Pelt's had that where they measure your foot and do all the different stuff, and it has your instep and how high your arc is.
Do
and
you
all
need to
stuff.
do that, or is that just a little bit extra?
You can. It's a little bit extra, you know.
And it does help because like they'll let you know because there's shoes that are for like neutral,
Yeah.
and that means you walk straight. There's
Right.
some for heels, there's some for this. So if like you're someone who wants to get into running and you notice you have pain in certain areas,
Yeah.
the shoes can make a difference and help with that.
If you go onto the Hoka website, Hoka.com, it literally has a thing where you can test to see whether you're neutral or whether you're, you know, how you run. So
I can tell you, I'm not a runner, sure, but I do love the Hokas.
yeah, they're good shoes.
Yeah, I found several that are comfortable, but my problem comes after I'm using them for a while and I get blisters.
Well, you may want to check your socks then too. Socks could be a problem.
I just changed to something called Features, which are pretty good.
Yeah.
If you have your
but I
old
still have to
socks,
put
I know a
Band-Aids
guy
on my
who
heels.
will buy them.
No, wait.
Looking. Good luck to you and your feet, sir. Thank you very much.
I would say Galvin turned me on to the Ultras.
Yeah, Ultras are great too.
Which he got he got you a pair,
Yep.
and they're like formed to the shape of your foot.
Yeah, they have a really wide toe box.
I have to tell you, I can't wear other shoes now
Yeah.
because they're shaped like my foot. And now
Yeah.
anytime I put anything else, I'm just like little feet
Feels
prisons.
like you're strangling your feet.
Yeah.
Did you say like little feet prisons?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's
what
funny.
shoes are called.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hi, I want to know when we're going to talk about Carmen not getting a good raise. I feel like that's been kind of over, not addressed enough. I really feel like you guys really talk about it, but then you.
Well, let me ask you a question. What do you do for a living?
I'm an ophthalmologist technician.
And do you walk into the? I'm not yelling at you. I'm just asking. Do you walk into the eye doctors and say, "Hey, when are we going to talk about Mary's raise?"
Well, I figured we had all this end of the year recap going on, and I didn't know.
What I'm saying is, like in a normal workplace, that goes on between the employee and the employer, not the coworkers, and certainly not the audience.
Not according to you. What goes on air is on air.
You're right about that, lady. I can't argue with you about that.
And this isn't a normal job.
This isn't. Yeah. All right, Carmen. All right, we're getting to it. Relax. We're getting to it. Carmen, did you get a raise?
I did not.
Well, that ends that question.
John Brennan's here. I want to talk to.
Well, I did have a meeting. And yeah. I'm happy to have a job.
Oh, you got that speech?
No.
You got that? Hey, you're lucky to be here. Yeah. All right.
Well, maybe try ophthalmology.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Sounds really easy.
John wasn't right here. I'd have a lot of things to say to you. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Good morning, The Bone. Merry Christmas.
I just love that they said women were never going to listen to this show.
Yeah, right.
How are you doing, Pumpkin?
Awesome. How are you?
We're great.
Right. Happy New Year, too. And I wish...
Go ahead. Sorry, Carmen's cackling like a mad witch.
She's so silly. I just love her. She's crazy.
Yeah, it's all right.
Well,
I wouldn't give her a raise.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Mike Calta Show. Hold on, wrong one. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good. What's
I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and give you a little update on the Yellowstone thing you guys were talking about the other day. The old man that Galvin was talking about.
Oh yeah, he's a real spur maker. We heard. Yeah.
Yeah, spur maker. So
thank you.
But love your show. Long time listener.
Appreciate
you guys have
it,
a Merry
brother.
Christmas.
Thank you very much. All right, we got to take a break. I hear the dogs barking. Does that mean Dom is here? I know there's a lot of people running around. We'll take a break. We'll bring the rest of the folks into the studio. We're going to introduce the new host of the after show to you guys. Don't get mad, Dizzy. It's not like we pushed you out.
As soon as you said that, I rolled my eyes.
We got Cody going to be standing by.
Cody, yeah, we'll check in with Cody Tucker. We got a lot of things to do, so stand by. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Who joins us live now from Texas. Cody, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are y'all doing?
Cody is a guy I found on Instagram who had great success on YouTube and Instagram with his informational, I don't know how you really put it, reels that he would put out there. Everything from entertainment to history, and I loved watching his stuff, and I thought, how could we incorporate Cody into the show? And he was nice enough to do it, so now he calls the show every Thursday at 8 o'clock. Now, Cody, before we get to this week's, actually, let's just do this week's whatever we have, and then we'll open up the gift. Cool?
Okay. Sounds good.
What do you got, Cody?
So I got some more word origin stuff for you. So first one, in ancient Rome, when two men would swear to an oath or make an allegiance with each other, they, during the swearing of that oath, would hold each other's testicles as a sign of trust.
Wow.
That's how we start the show every morning.
Oh, yeah. And the holding of another's testicles is where we get the word testify.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so another in ancient Rome. So in ancient Rome, the place where you would go to find a prostitute was usually in a special chamber under a bridge.
Okay.
The Latin word meaning an arched bridge is fornix, which is where we get the word to fornicate.
Under the bridge.
Right.
Okay.
Under the bridge.
That seems way less dirty.
Yeah, I mean, ancient Rome was probably pretty filthy no matter what. But last one. So in 1530s, an Italian doctor and poet named Hieronymus Fracastorius wrote a poem about a shepherd afflicted with a terrible disease. People began using the name of that character when describing that disease. That shepherd's name was syphilis.
Oh, so you don't even, I always, just like we found out last week, German chocolate cake had nothing to do with Germany. Syphilis had nothing to do with science. I thought that was like a scientific word. Like you got the syphilisis hepatitis.
No, actually, a lot of STDs just come from random stuff. Like gonorrhea comes from the Greek word meaning seed, because they thought the pus that was coming out was just, more.
Could you imagine that your last name was syphilis? We come from a long line of syphilis.
Right? Like, would you want your name on that?
My great-great-grandfather didn't have a disease named after him, so you could go to parties.
All right, what else? Anything else you got?
I got one more. So in 1899, there was a man named August Horsch who began working under Carl Benz, the guy that made Mercedes-Benz. So Horsch decided to make his own car company, needed a name for it. His last name, Horsch, is based on the German word for listen. So he decided to take the Latin word for listen and call his company Audi.
I don't know. I thought you were going to say Horsch had something to do with Porsche. I couldn't figure out where we were going.
I thought for sure it was not Porsche.
Yeah, Audi.
Does not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Enough lessons learned for today. Let's get to the presents. Where's your present? Now, you have not opened it yet, have you?
I have not opened it. I cut open the box a little just because I don't know if anyone wanted to hear all that noise.
That's fine. I sent Cody a Christmas gift, and he got it in his mail yesterday, and he's opening it live on the air right now.
Jesus Christ.
While you're opening that, Cody, I just want to tell you I'm glad we hooked up, and I appreciate having you on the show. I think it's been a good addition, and I think that it'll grow as time goes on.
Dude, this has been such a blast.
Good.
I've enjoyed every second of it.
Good. When I reached out to Cody, I was like, I don't really know what we're going to do, but I'm going to try and make this work. And he was like, oh, yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Well, they have this thing packaged up pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want it to break in travel. This is something that my guy, I have a really good guy here, Andy, that does a lot of framing and stuff, and he put this all together. Yeah, Andy. Yeah, different Andy.
Yeah, you got to be a rocket surgeon. I mean,
it's so funny, Cody, while you're doing that, because I have knives everywhere around me for those reasons. We're always constantly trying to open things on the fly.
Well, I usually do have knives around me, but
I believe it.
I've been a little down in the dumps lately.
Why? What's going on?
Hold on. Earbuds are out, so
all right.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
Jesus. Boy, this is turning into a bit of a disaster.
You're fine. The whole show it's our last show of the year. It doesn't really matter. Why are you down in the dumps? I need to know that. You haven't
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just get afraid of that I'm gonna die someday.
We're all gonna die someday.
Christ.
Everyone. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
I feel the same way, Cody. It's all good.
It's snobby Dodd and everything, but just the idea of it.
I get it. I get it.
Terrifying.
How old are you?
31.
Oh, Cody, you got your whole life ahead of you.
No, that's about the time I started
that's what a lot of people think. And then next thing they know, there's a lump on their boob. And,
All right.
And at the rate I'm going.
You'd love this show. We're all we're in worse shape than you can imagine. Not all of us are.
Well, no, some of y'all are all right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's all right. Take your time.
I tell you what, man.
Cody rocking the David Lee Roth shirt today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, big David Lee Roth fan.
Yep.
Yeah. I got to tell you, Eat 'Em and Smile may be one of my top 10 albums.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You're still struggling there? You may die before you open that package.
I think I got it. Oh, my God.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, yeah.
I spotted something.
Hold on. Yeah. I'm tickling the rim right now.
All right.
As they say.
That's what she said. Don't feel any lumps while you're tickling the rim.
Well, every once in a while you catch a pebble, but let's see. All right, earbuds are out again.
All right.
I think they'd make these things stick into your ears better, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There you go.
This is incredible.
You got Cody said to us on this show that his favorite movie was Jurassic Park. And I call my guy, Andy goes to all these shows, these Comic-Cons, and he gets things signed, and he makes these, he's the authority on Back to the Future stuff. He's got hoverboards and guitars and all these things. And he actually had a a Jurassic Park one all made up, signed by Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hold it up. Let me see it.
Yeah. Turn it.
I swear to God, I might start crying right now. Look at this.
Yeah. Well, I hope you like it. Yeah, because Cody, I really appreciate hooking up with you, and I think you're great. I think what you do is awesome on this show and on Instagram and stuff. So I'm glad we have a good relationship.
Why does he like Jurassic Park?
Tell us what you like.
Oh, I love dinosaurs.
That still makes me laugh. I don't know. It's just so funny to hear a guy who is reads so much and is so smart, and then all of a sudden just like, I like dinosaurs with your little accent. Yeah. Well, good. I hope you have a great holiday. And Cody, listen to me. We're all gonna die someday. If you start obsessing about it now, can I tell you? Like you say, you've been down in the dumps. Have you really been down in the dumps based on thinking about eventual death?
Yeah, I mean, down in the dumps. Yeah, I might be like exaggerating slightly, but yeah, man. I mean, it's terrifying. Like you don't know what's going to happen. Like you just go off somewhere. Like why? I didn't choose to be here. I don't know what's going on.
Listen, imagine if heaven is just a bunch of dinosaurs with David Lee Roth riding them.
There we go.
There you go.
That actually that just brightened my day more than I could imagine.
Booze to bop. Cody, nice to see you. Get on my Stegosaurus.
God,
I hope you have a great holiday, and we'll see you back in a couple of weeks when we get back on the air.
Dude, I just want to say thank you all so much. I have had such a blast doing this. This is so much fun. The greatest present I have ever been given in my life.
That's awesome. I'm glad you like it, brother.
I love you guys. Y'all are amazing.
Thanks, Cody. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, later.
Cody Tucker, what a good dude.
Yeah. You didn't say I love you back?
No,
I didn't. And I actually thought about it for a second. I was like, should I?
Would you have kissed him?
Like maybe like a little cheek, like hey Cody, like a hug, maybe not a kiss. I don't
belly
know
kiss, maybe
necessarily at that level yet. All right, now we got Mike Olivero is here.
Hey.
Who else is here? Do we know who else is here? I know Ian's here. I know Martina's here. Is anybody else here?
Dom, I believe.
Dom,
right?
bring them all in. Bring them all in, and let's get them lined up in the studio. This is the on-air Christmas party for the Mike Calta Show.
Pete's here too.
Oh, we got Pete here. Yeah. Bring everybody in. Come on in.
Right.
Hey, Ian Claus is here. Martine Claus is here.
Nice.
Who else? We got Dom here. Everybody find a chair. We got to share microphones. This is a
casual Dom
rinky-dink operation we got going over here. We're sharing microphones. We're sharing couch space. You can try and use that, Carmen. I don't really know if that one. No, I don't even think that's plugged in anymore.
No, it's not.
That one stinks so bad. It buzzes too much.
I don't know if we want to use. Grab Joe's and bring it over there.
Martine, will you give Martine that chair? Like pull it up to Ian's mic. Maybe we could share there. There we go. Oh, Ian, Dom, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good.
Dom.
Good morning.
I listened to the whole Ask the Dom show last night.
Whoa.
Has that ever happened?
Not the whole show. I've listened a lot, but I listened to almost the entire show last night. For seconds, I was worried you weren't going to be there because you were too busy in the hall hugging Mo.
He wouldn't let me go.
Then I got to be honest with you. I didn't like Kelly's attitude.
Really?
She was very short with you yesterday. I didn't like it at all.
Well, it was a little off because Spike was out, so I didn't have the full crew. And then last week Kelly was out, so we were kind of and Johnny was not. Johnny's outside. I called Johnny earlier and said, "Hey, would you mind coming in a little early because I didn't have a phone screener?"
Right.
So when you're down a cast member, it kind of throws things off a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just got through it, and then we got some calls early, and I just kind of
Oh, the show was good.
Oh, thank you.
The show was good. I listened. You did get some good calls. There were some people out there with some issues and some family court stuff. And I heard the whole thing. I was waiting for my daughter. She was at volleyball, and I just sat in the car and listened to the whole show.
Well, she's usually low key. Spike's usually more active. He has more questions sometimes than the listeners.
Spike's a learner.
But at any rate, but it's good. It's great to be back here. I miss you guys.
Who did you have in? Who had Dom? In the who?
Gio.
Okay, and then who did you have?
I have Martine.
Okay, so why don't you give to Martine first?
Okay.
We got Martine Grammatico, we got Ian Beckles, we got Asadam all in the studio. Pete's here. We got a full house going on here. All right, Martine has got gifts from Dom.
Thank you, Dom.
You're welcome.
Which one should I start? Is there one to start with?
They're both interconnected, so really, whatever you prefer.
So once I open one, I'll figure out what the second one is.
Yes.
Yeah, one's a sex swing, and the other one's how to put it on the door.
I had to hang a clamp from one of those. My mother-in-law didn't get upset.
Pumpkins wrap those, and if there might be.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah, you're good, Martine. All right.
If there is sexy stuff in there, I got the wrong gifts. Those are from me from Pumpkins. So
kind of worried then. Let's see.
What do you got? How to kick a football.
Oh, there we go. Glasses for. I'm sure the next one's a little bit of liquor, right?
Yeah.
Now, but if you if that's the one, if you lift it up, I think there's some special cubes or something. I think
cubes. I guess you freeze.
Oh, the rocks.
The
rocks.
Yeah,
those are nice. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Which I didn't really know about that you can have these special cubes and you can freeze
that
them.
way, the good thing about it is it doesn't dilute the drink.
The only thing is, I don't drink.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll tell you because
I did when I played.
I was afraid because we'd gone this route and my wife freaked me out and she says, "Well, what if he doesn't?" drink or he's off and it made me nervous a little bit. So I had to do some recon. I will admit I got some help from some folks on the show.
Recon.
And then she's been tracking you. My wife's been as a private investigator, following what you do. But on social media, you posted things about tequila and some other stuff. So I said, okay, at least you consume alcohol.
All right, what did he get? Let's
Allegedly.
see. Pull it out there.
I hope I don't need to call you.
Yes. No drinking and driving.
That's right.
What do you got there?
Let's see.
She wrapped it really good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is this for old-fashioned mix?
Yeah, so they're
my favorite drink. Who'd you call?
That's my wife is a very good private investigator.
So so it's got a nice bourbon, whiskey, and then the mixture. All the
very nice alcohol-filled Christmas.
I love old-fashioned.
All right,
appreciate you in. Thank you so much.
Well,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Appreciate you. Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, and Gio has Dom. Gio, hand it over to the Dom.
Oh, okay. Same thing. All right. Oh, this is what is this? It's heavy here, Gio. What are you doing? All right.
It's long and round.
Dom's got everything, so he's hard to get stuff for.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, this is a smart man.
Yes.
What did you get?
Oh, a smart man. How did you figure?
I know that Dom is, like me, always at sporting events, soccer games.
Yep.
So that is a very comfortable chair that I also have. I get two of them for us.
I have one of those chairs for children's sports as well, yes.
Did someone tell you?
No.
I ran over my chair when I put it after Dom's soccer game a couple weeks ago. I put it down and it fell, and I got distracted with him, and I drove over the chair. And you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Oh my God, this is a great timed gift.
There were some reports at the soccer field, some crazy a-hole that almost hit his kid and ran over a chair. I did not correlate that to you whatsoever.
But this looks. Hang on, I can open this. This looks like a nice one.
Yeah, that's the one I use all the time. Very comfortable. There's two of them. There's another one over there.
Good.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is actually a great gift, but also the timing of the gift. This is awesome.
What do you get the guy that has everything already?
A chair that he ran over.
But every time I sit in this, I'm going to be thinking of you.
Thank you. Hopefully you watch a lot of wins, eat a lot of W's in that chair.
Dom had Martine. Gio had Dom. Martine, who do you have? Pap. You ready, Pap?
I am.
All right.
You got it. Thank you. Let's start with the other one first, please.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I want to go in order.
I understand. Pap doesn't have a microphone because we're short on microphones today, so there's going to be a lot of yelling and going on. Oh, there we go.
Martine, I think I'm going to like this.
I got a recommendation from the guy at the liquor store, so I don't know if it's good or not, but it goes well with the next gift.
It's so easy for us. We all go the liquor route.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think?
Buffalo Trace?
14, or this is the Tin Cup 14. This is very, very nice.
So that was a good recommendation?
Yeah.
All right, good.
That's a very good recommendation. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Joe said, "This is the Tin Cup 14." He knew what it was. If you gave it to me, I would have been like, "Cool,
what is it?
Tin Cup 14."
I told him I need one that comes in a case,
right,
like a wrap.
Right. I understand.
And a good one. So that was the.
What do you got, Joe? What's the next one?
Oh yeah. This.
Oh, you get a little smoker?
Oh,
this
nice.
is where you can infuse your drink with smoke.
Yeah, you'd smoke your old fashioned.
My cousin has one of these, and when I went up to see him in New York, we were drinking these out by the fireplace. So.
Now you can have a weed old fashioned.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You just chuck your cloud into that glass thing.
Chuck clouds all over this thing, Martine. I love you.
All right.
There you go. Good job, Ian. I had you. This is you. Now let me see. Just lean back a little bit. I just want to see what you're wearing. I might have fell short today. All right, go ahead.
You might have fell short.
I don't know.
Well,
I tried to get you something very Ian-like this year for Christmas.
I'm just glad when rich people pick me.
Well, all right.
That's weird. Okay, GLA.
I tried to. You're always wearing weird charms and stuff, so I tried to get you weird charms.
Is that an octopus?
Yeah, one's an octopus and the other one's like a lion's head.
I'm digging that, bro.
Yeah?
I'm digging that.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, good.
Thank you, sir.
I tried to find something that I thought that you would like and you would actually wear.
I got a Mike Calta inspired line now.
Yeah. There you go.
I like it.
Merry Christmas.
Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, is that everybody?
No.
No. What else?
I got Carmen a couple.
Oh, you got Carmen. Look how excited Carmen is.
Gifts, yeah.
Do you know what you did to me? By forcing me to get Carmen the heaviest goddamn thing I've ever got.
Why don't you think I didn't get that? I'm not trying to lug that in here.
I had to exercise more than Carmen had to.
No.
All right, Carmen's opening up her gifts. Stand by. There you go. Let's see. Oh, those look familiar.
Yeah, right.
Compression, air compressor for the massager for the legs. Yeah.
I read her mind.
Yep.
Through a text. Surprise.
There's one.
Did you call Carmen? See what she wanted?
I did. Yes.
That's the one I got you. Yes. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I don't remember.
A canoe. No?
No. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Since Chad won't do it.
Get on the microphone, Carmen. Because honestly, I bet you got skeevy feet. No, because you do a lot.
I do, but I take care of them myself.
You do.
But because he doesn't, if he liked feet more, I would go get pedicures. But because
he's not touching your feet, so
he doesn't really care for feet,
Right.
so I'm like, well, I can just do it myself, so they're not like completely gross.
Right.
And we know Carmen likes feet stuff.
Yeah, because we had a guy in here in the studio sucking her toes one time.
Yeah.
Would that make Chad hot or that make him mad?
If someone, no. Now, like we're together, like
Yeah.
no one can suck my toes.
Not even weird old guys?
No.
Not even them?
Definitely weird old guys.
I feel like there's no chance that you're going to fall in love with them.
Yeah, no. Chad is very we are.
Yeah, I got
together.
You. All right,
That's it, so.
good. Well, there you go. I hope
Thank you, Ian.
Listen to me.
Mike, I love my gifts.
You got a foot massager. You got an air compression thing. You got weights. We expect to see a new Carmen in 2025.
Listen, I feel like I'm working on it.
All right. Well, it's a good start.
You know, how about you guys? What about you?
Just
How many
kidding with
bagels have
you.
you had? Yeah.
One. Shut up.
And Mike, I'm going to get you a gift. I went yesterday to get you a gift.
Yeah.
I went to the brisket shop. Saw my boy Danny.
Yeah, I love the brisket shop.
And I said, yo, Danny, I'm going to get my boy Mike a big brisket. I hear he's talking about, cooking brisket.
Right.
And I don't want to bust Danny up, but they busted out in laughter.
Why? Why?
I go, no, he talks about making brisket all the time. And Danny goes, his grill never had charcoal.
He said whenever he came over here, because he cooks up and he goes, that grill's brand new.
Here's the thing.
Okay, please.
I had a big green egg.
Okay.
The big green egg, not the easiest thing in the world to use. Okay.
That's not true.
No. You gotta learn how to use it. You gotta go a couple times.
Okay.
So I finally got to the point where I could put a brisket on the big green egg for 12 hours and make a good brisket. Okay. It took me a while. I had I had one brisket that almost killed Gio. Okay. Gio ate it and it was like eating the bark of a tree. He was so dry, Gio had to drink a gallon of water just to survive. So, but when I finally got it nailed down, Danny shows up at my house one day and he's like, these are new grills. They're called Primo grills. They're similar to the makeup of the big green egg, but they're a little easier to use and they're better and they're made in America. And we have this program where we donate yours to a firehouse and we'll replace this one. And I go, okay, do it. So he replaced it. But in the meantime, Warren Sapp called me one day. Oh. And Warren Sapp, when I had the egg, he goes, let me see your outdoor kitchen. So I go out there on FaceTime. I showed him. He goes, see that egg? I go, yeah. He goes, take that egg, bring it to that lake over there and throw it in the lake. And I went, what? And he goes, throw it in the lake. And I go, I'm not throwing my egg in the lake. He goes, I got something coming for you. And then all of a sudden, Bert Kreischer and Dave Williamson were on the phone call, and they're like, for some reason, they all hang out with Warren Sapp at the time, and they were all barbecuing together. And Rectech makes this new grill, and they're like, Rectech sending you a new grill. So Rectech his grill came, and we had to put together and put it in it, and nothing has ever been easier. I put it on the Rectech, stick the meat thermometers in, turn it on, and then I leave. And then I can be at my dad's house. I can be wherever I want, look at the temperature, adjust the temperature, do whatever I want. So now see the problem with the Big Green Egg is you put the brisket on at night, right? Like, say you're going to cook it overnight. And then for some reason or another, your flame goes out. You wake up the next day, you got a cold brisket that didn't cook. You don't know what to do. This thing, I can adjust the temperature upstairs from the bedroom. I could do it. I could constantly look to see how it's going, and I never have a problem. It's the easiest thing. Now, it's not saying I don't use the Primo and I don't like it, but I just didn't know it like I knew the Rectech. So that's why Danny is.
Okay. I'm gonna bring you a nice big old brisket. I'm gonna bring a nice big old brisket.
I will make that brisket.
Good.
I will make that brisket.
Yourself?
What? Yes, myself. Nobody in this house knows how to make brisket.
That was a long way to go for stories just to say I don't make brisket.
I'm just saying that you can make a great brisket and bring food on the Big Green Egg when you learn how to do it. It takes a little time. I mean, I watched every video there was on YouTube and couldn't figure out why my door was open too much on the bottom. I mean, you open that sliding door just a little bit too much, and it could ruin everything.
I dropped Joey off a Christmas present.
Oh, you did? I'm sure he's going to
put it in your smoker.
Yeah. Seriously, though, I want to say thank you to all three of you guys. Of course, Dom, who's been with this show for years now, giving legal advice to our listeners on Tuesdays on this show. And on the Ask the Dom show on Wednesday. Dom, thank you for everything. I thank you for keeping our listeners out of jail and taking the ones that are in jail out of jail. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike. I mean, and I also appreciate you when I had the opportunity to have my own show.
Yeah.
You went to bat for me all those years, and 12 years later, and there's a new opportunity with the station that I'll announce in January.
Okay.
I'm very excited, but I would just want to say thank you to you because it was a big reason about where I am.
Good. I'm glad, and thank you. And Ian, love having you come in and be part of the show. Not only, I mean, we design it like we're going to talk sports, but we don't. We just talk about whatever we want to talk about, and I love it. I love having you here. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I try to say as much as I can. And listen, you don't have to do this.
No, I love it.
You don't have to do that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and Martine, having you come in and do the football picks with us and just be a part of this show is great. And it's also great for the community to get to hear you on the radio after loving you playing football for so long, both of you guys. And I will get you in the Ring of Honor before my time in radio is over.
Well, I appreciate that. But no, I enjoy coming on and love doing it. So I suck at football picks, but
yes,
you
do.
That's how popular your show is.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, they make fun of me for that. I'm like,
yeah,
I was a kicker.
I understand.
That's my answer. I was
the
a
good
kicker.
thing, though, is you don't suck as bad as some people.
Yeah, I know.
Just this year. Just this year.
That's my job as a good host, to be the
Thank
one
you,
who
Mike.
sucks the
Thank you.
most. Yeah,
Appreciate that.
I'll
Carmen.
be with you tomorrow, right, Mike, with the sporting clays?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Yes, I heard you say that on your show yesterday. Yeah, tomorrow morning is it's a reason why we're not on Friday. The Sheriff Chad Kronischer Sporting Clays, a charity event, was supposed to happen earlier in the year, and due to the hurricanes, it got pushed back, and it actually landed on a Friday, and it worked out for us because it was right around our vacation time, so we break a little early for that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being out there and shooting. Are you shooting tomorrow? Who's on your team? I heard you got the Dugan on your team.
So Chief Brian Dugan's on my team, and then I had
that's a little unfair. I think.
Well, he's pretty good. And then I had two judges. Unfortunately, both of them because of the postponement, they're in trials tomorrow.
Oh,
so I have Tommy DePaulis, who used to be the undersheriff back with Cal Henderson and Sheriff G. Chris DePaulis' dad is on my team. So it's the three of us, and I don't have a fourth yet. So if not, it's just be the three of us, which gives us a distinct advantage. I've got to text Chad and say, please put the name on the trophy already.
Thanks for the invite.
I got a spot.
You got a fourth spot available. Yeah.
You want to shoot? I got a spot. Come on, Martin, you're in.
I'm looking forward to it. I have a new gun that I want to shoot tomorrow, so I'm interested in seeing how that works out. That's happening tomorrow morning. All right, now two things. One is I'm going to take a break, and when we come back, I'm going to introduce to you, don't say anything, the new host of the After Show. And then I'm going to talk to these guys, this guy, Carl. My wife and I started doing a podcast. You do a podcast, don't you?
I do.
You do a couple.
I do a few couple.
Yeah. And Martine, that'd be something you should think about doing.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
Yes, we talked about it. But I haven't done anything yet.
En español.
En español.
See?
Yeah. Sí.
I'm just saying there's so many opportunities. And Dom, of course, you got your own show. So there is a podcast based on critiquing other podcasts. And my wife and I do a podcast together. And these guys have done 2 episodes about us so far. And we're going to talk to them before the show is over this morning. But we'll introduce to you the new host of the After Show when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. All right, we're going to introduce the new host of the After Show, but first I got to go to the show and welcome Carl to the show. Carl, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well, but Mike, I'm looking for my gift. Did you not send it yet? I didn't see it.
You don't know. We got to share some. All you've been doing is making fun of me. How am I sending you gifts?
I thought everyone got a gift out of this show. I didn't realize.
Next year.
You have to talk about him 3 times on your show before you get a gift.
Yeah. Carl hosts a show
No problem.
called Who Are These Podcasts, which I think is a brilliant idea. It's a podcast show about people who have podcasts. Now, it did first come to my attention. Yes, guys.
I was going to say so smart because you're never going to run out of podcasts.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
true.
There's every day Ernie and his buddy decided to start a podcast, so there's more podcasts for you to take down.
Carl, who was the first podcast where you were like, we should do a podcast talk about these jackals?
Honestly, my buddy and I were trying to think of what we should do as a podcast back in 2016. And I was a huge fan of Jocktober, the segment they did on Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I thought, no one's taking down all these shitty podcasts. We should do that.
Can't say that word still on this radio show.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. It's all right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so Opie and Anthony did Jocktober, which was a little bit unfair, but also awesome to listen to. They would listen to the horrible morning shows, kind of like we do in our building. We listen to other morning shows among the other stations at Cox.
My buddy Adam Smasher made that.
Oh, he made Jocktober on there? That's great. And it's a little unfair because I remember Opie and Anthony did Chad and Christy one time, and Chad and Christy are a husband-wife team that did mornings in our building, but they did it they're talking to like a different audience. They're not talking to Opie and Anthony's audience. So Opie and Anthony just smashed them, and it was fun to listen to. So you guys get this idea. What's the first couple of podcasts you do?
Well, the first 2 that we did were completely unknown shows, and then we started doing more celebrity podcasts and ones that were ex-radio guys.
Yeah.
Like one of the early ones we did was Man Cow.
Oh, does he not do radio?
Surprised.
Does he not do radio anymore?
I don't think he's on radio anymore.
Oh, interesting. I never liked that guy. Okay, so and how bad was his podcast? Was it good or was it bad?
It was terrible. You had all these guys just screaming at the same time in the background. One of the rules of radio is one person talks at a time.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do when you have a big cast, but if you're a good morning show, you figure that out. So you do Man Cow, and then you get on my radar when I found out you guys did the glorious Hoppy Hour podcast.
Oh, yes, Ryan Hoppy. You know that guy?
Know him. I want to say we made Hoppy a superstar here.
By the way,
Tampa.
not we.
Yeah, I made Hoppy a superstar. Nobody else liked him except for me. And then he's like if you gave he doesn't want to admit he's a special needs kid is what the problem is with Hoppy.
I was going to say he is slow, right?
He is. My wife is a therapist, and she's sure that he's on the autism spectrum. It doesn't make him a bad guy, but it definitely adds to it. He is not aware of his surroundings.
Right, and he was on my radar because he had Chad Zumock on his show, which is another slow guy.
I won't argue that either. So, I first hear about it that my wife and I decided to do a podcast because I only work for a couple hours a day, 4 or 5 hours a day. She, as a therapist that does clients from home and on Zoom or whatever they use, so she has time. So we spend a lot of time together. And we were trying to think of something that, we don't have hobbies. We don't do it. And we're like, well, maybe we'll do a podcast for the fun of it. And so we got on there and we did it. And the first one went better than I thought. The second one better than the first one. And they each got better as time went on. And we're like, all right, we'll keep doing this. They're really, I heard you guys criticizing on the air saying that that the goal is to get millions of listeners and make a ton of money off it and all that stuff. We don't even get millions of people watching the radio show. We're not, I consider us a radio show that also has a YouTube presence. We're not making money off of the YouTube. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. And it's one of the things that you did when you talked about our critique is you do this cop-out thing where if it's really successful, you can say, hey, it's really successful. Or you can say, we're not even trying. We don't even care. We're just doing it for fun.
Well, no. We are trying.
So it gives you this out.
We are trying. Okay. We are trying to make it entertaining. Why would we do it if we didn't? But there's no like goal for us. Like I will tell you that our radio show, which reaches almost 2 million people in the Tampa Bay area, has been number one for the longest time that any other morning radio show has ever been number one. We reach a lot of people. Our YouTube reaches like 2,000 people. It's not a priority for us. It's like an accompaniment with what we do. And with this podcast, we were just trying to do something that could be fun for us, for a husband and wife to do together, and try to make it not as cheesy as other husband and wife podcasts. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's not a cop-out. That's the actual... if it now right away when we got a call and they said, hey, we're going to pay you a lot of money to go do it from this winter seltzer land, we were like, okay, we might be onto something here. But it was an added bonus.
How much you get paid for that gig?
Yeah. How much?
Yeah.
Can I text it to you? I don't know if I could say it on the air.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm interested in that.
How much do you think I got paid, Carmen?
Well, your appearance fee for like gigs.
Yeah.
I guess I estimate like around like 1,500-ish.
You're low.
I'm low.
You're low.
So 2,000 for appearances, 1,000 an hour. So for that, you're broadcasting, which I'm gonna go.
And it was set up by Melanie, who likes him and always pushes to get him more money.
Right, and it was like
$2,500.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
I don't know, we were so close. Why just dance around it? $2,500 to go there and sit there for 48 minutes and talk to the Real Housewives and a bunch of dudes that we like that we happen to work with. So right away after 9 episodes, we're already getting paying gigs. I thought that was a pretty good success
now, did
story.
you split that with your wife?
No, she gets it all. I don't get any of it. She gets it all. I don't know. I've never even seen a paycheck. Now the other thing is, what else did you guys say? What were some of the other critiques?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
About the show?
Please.
All right. Amanda is a lovely person. I'm worried about her self-esteem. Are you trying to toughen her up? Is that the point of this show?
No.
You're reading the comments to her. She's going through the comments.
Listen, you dicks can't ruin this for me. The only reason I got a hot chick like that is because she has low self-esteem. Don't try to build her self-esteem up.
Okay.
There's no
so you
way.
Do realize that.
Yes. Don't be. I like the fact that she's beaten down. Don't try to make her stronger.
Yeah.
And the other thing is now let me ask you this question: is one of the other guys on the show Drew from Drew and Mike?
Yes, I was over at his house this past weekend when we were doing your show.
And they did mornings in Detroit forever, right?
Yeah, number one in Detroit for decades.
Those guys are legends. Okay, so I got to tell you a story about them in a second. But so one of you guys said that she was a bitch. She's really not bitchy. She's actually to a fault sweet. But I think she's shy. And
it was funny.
Yeah, no.
You guys addressed that on your most recent episode. You go, yeah, they say that you were a bitch. And she made a face that we just froze, and it was perfect.
Oh, no.
Because she's actually super sweet for somebody, you'd expect her to be a little bitchy, and she's not. It's partly because of her self-esteem. And there was something else I was going to tell you that you said. Anyway, so one day in my old house, I had a small setup in my studio so that I could do production and stuff from home. And I had a phone line in there. Now, I don't know your background in radio, Carl. But I'm sure at some point you've called into a radio station, and when they take your call, there's a noise that goes, and you hear that before you go live on the air. Are you familiar with that?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So I come home one afternoon, and I stopped in my office for a second to grab something, my home office, and I look down at my phone line. The only phone line that I have is ringing. And I look at it and I go, who is this? So I answer the phone and I go, hello? And right away I hear, hello? And I go, uh-huh. And I also know that it's illegal to put somebody on the air without their permission. And at the time I'm having fights with the radio guys. So I'm like, let's see what this is. So I go, yes. And they're like, hi, are you in Florida? And I go, yeah. And they're like, we're calling about this, and this. So it turned out there was a story about a woman. I think she was farting really bad at work. It was like a throwaway story. We talked about it on the show, and her other coworkers were complaining about it and won fire. So it turned out that it was Drew and Mike who called, and they just ran. And what they did was they found out where the woman worked, and they got the phone number of somebody in the office, and then they just started dialing other extensions trying to find this woman who got in trouble for farting at work and randomly called my house and grabbed me. How weird is that?
That's incredible. That's one of the things. Their due diligence with finding the people who are in the news stories is pretty incredible.
Yeah, I thought it was.
That's awesome.
At the end of the conversation, I was like, "Hey, I was like, you guys have no idea I'm on the radio," and they were like, "No." And then when we started talking, we realized who each other was. But it was pretty interesting. All right, so
Drew's a great guy. Actually, he hooked me up. We went to the Detroit Buffalo game on this past Sunday, which is an amazing game.
That's awesome. I got to be honest with you. I don't know what the response is that you get from other people or what mine is supposed to be, but I was thoroughly flattered, enjoyed your annoyingly accurate description of what my podcast was with my wife, and she was very upset that you guys doubted her love and knowledge of the Wu-Tang Clan.
I hear that she is a poser. She doesn't even know anything about them.
Oh, you're gonna make her come there and fight you. You realize that?
That's what I'm hearing, man. Yeah, a lot of that in the comments. I don't know.
Yeah, the comments are even worse than the comments on the podcast. But I honestly, I wanted to reach out. I think it's a great idea what you guys do. I love the fact that you're busting my balls, and I hopefully will make it to another episode.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for having me on the show. Whoarethese.com is where people can go to find all things Who Are These podcasts, and of course, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
And you could go watch the Ryan Hoppy episodes, which are awesome as well. So thank you, Carl.
Yes. Check those out. Thanks, Mike.
See you, buddy. There you go. Who Are These podcasts? All right. Now, are you guys ready to meet the new host of the after show?
Yes.
Carmen, would you mind? Oh.
Dizzy, you may want to step out for a minute. I have another surprise waiting.
First?
Yeah, probably first.
All right.
Oh.
Well, all right. Then I'll let you take over the show.
Surprise guest here that I want to bring in.
That you brought in?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people involved. A lot of people involved.
Right.
Some people are saying a lot of people.
All right. Hold on. I don't know what this is. Mm-hmm. Gio is going to get our guest for the day. Is this somebody I should have wore sleeves for?
No, you're fine.
Gio.
This guy's seen probably a lot of shirtless guys.
There's a guy with glasses in the hallway.
Hey!
Oh,
legend.
Santa's here. Look at this guy.
Got me out of bed.
Listen to me. Help him out. Get him his headphones and all that stuff. The great Phil Esposito is in the studio with us. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Listen to me. If ever in a million years growing up in New York, if I thought Phil Esposito would be sitting in my garage, and I would never have thought that in my life. How are you, sir? Hold on. Jesus, Gio, help him out. The guy's over there frantically trying to put on his headphones. There you go. All right.
These are a lot better than the ones I use over there.
I understand. I understand. They keep all the budget money on the ice over there.
A little bit for me.
Hold on. Here we go. Phil Esposito of your Tampa Bay Lightning in the studio. How are you, sir?
I'm well, thank you. Hanging in there anyway.
Yeah, you look great.
Well, let's not get carried away.
I never in a million years thought that you'd be sitting in my garage inside my house when I was a kid. This is amazing. And we got gifts and everything.
This is something.
This is the way to do it, right?
I lived here in Cheval when I first moved here.
Right.
When I came here 30-some years ago, I met a guy named Jim Stackpool, and I was the first street in as you come in the Cheval entrance.
Okay.
To the left. In fact, Schwarzkopf had the house next to me.
Yeah.
The security was fantastic.
I bet.
I think the Iraqi war.
Yep. Yeah, this has been great for me. It's centrally located, kind of for everybody. It's 10 minutes from the airport, so we're good there. But then the best part about it is this happened when COVID hit. When COVID hit, we started doing the show from home, and then I got used to it. And I said, well, I'm not going, but I'm staying here. And now we do everything from here. It's weird when I have to ask a hockey legend to come in my garage to come into the show. But once you get in here, you kind of forget where you are.
Oh, I could tell you, folks, this does not look like a garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've done a little bit of an upgrade to it.
Yeah, sure have.
And this is great. You know, it's so funny. I was just this morning, not knowing that you were coming today, I was brushing my teeth for some reason. I was thinking about Nick Fatia. Did you play with Nick?
Absolutely. I love Nicky Fatia.
Yeah.
And my last year playing the first half of the season, I was playing on a line with him. And I used to say, Nicky, you just shoot and fight.
Yeah.
Don't stick handle. You make the puck square.
Right.
He was a clopper.
Yeah.
But what a great guy. In fact, I think he still lives there, and he lives in the Cape Cod too.
Well, when I met him, I was in Staten Island. That was where I grew up. And one day, there was a Roy Rogers. Remember the Roy Rogers? They were like a fast food. They served mostly fried chicken and hamburgers.
Yes.
And for some reason, there was a rumor that Nicky was going to be at the Roy Rogers. And I'm like, why would that even make sense? I don't know if he knew somebody or what the case was. And sure enough, we went over there, and he was signing autographs at the Roy Rogers. And nobody came to Staten Island. You didn't meet. It wasn't like here. If you were just in my neighborhood, you saw Phil Esposito, Ian Beckles, and Martin Gramatica all in the last 20 minutes. When I was a kid, you never just ran into a celebrity or a superstar. The Yankees were in the Bronx, and the Knicks weren't even that popular.
Yeah,
and
but you get lost in New York.
You get lost in New York. Here you have it's a different kind of community.
Well, it's definitely changed as far as hockey's concerned.
Sure.
And, with football, it was different, but everybody wears the helmets now.
Yeah.
Face shields. It's hard to recognize them off the ice.
Yeah.
Or off the field, even.
Yeah.
And football is different. It's like once a week, and the cameras are always on a player like Mike Evans or what have you, and they see the faces. In hockey, it's a little different.
Yeah.
You don't, honestly, Mike, when they're walking out sometimes, I don't know who they are.
You gotta wait to see their number.
I understand that. Yeah. Do you know Warren
they look
Sapp?
so young.
Oh yeah, they're all kids. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I've been watching. I have to look up, and I go, that kid's 19 years old.
Yeah.
He's 19. That's wild.
And big.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I was a big guy when I played.
Yeah.
6'1", and I weighed 220, 223. Now, I'm a midget.
Yeah.
I go beside them, and I'm like Vasilevsky the other day. I congratulated Vasi, and it was all his 500 and win and all that. And I look up at him, 500th game, and I looked up at him, and I said, "Man, are you growing or am I shrinking?" I think I'm shrinking.
You might be shrinking. Yeah. That's when they came and said time to start wearing helmets, that was an option, right? They gave you the option.
1972 it started, and you could sign a waiver, which I did. That it was more for the insurance companies.
Okay.
I signed a waiver. I hate it. I wore it one game.
Really?
I wore it in Austria, in Vienna, at the World Championships in 1977, and they made me wear it, or else they wouldn't let me play. And so I wore it. And after the game,
shield or no shield?
No,
or
no
cage
shield.
or anything, just the helmet.
Gretzky's helmet, you know.
Oh
piece, like a piece of plastic. It was like a BS thing, you know. And I remember after the game, the head of the WIHF was a guy named Gunther Zabetsky. And he was sitting with the Crook Eagleson, Al Eagleson, our player guy. And after the game, because they made me wear it, and I skated over, I took the helmet off and I threw it at him. Now, he thought I was giving it to him.
Right.
So he comes in his dressing room after with Al and a couple of people and asked me to sign it. I said, sign it? I don't want you to sign it. I want to stick it, you know, where the sun doesn't shine. Never wore another one. Never wore a helmet after that ever again.
No, I mean, you seem like you have all your faculties together and you're still working.
What do you mean? Look, the respect factor was huge in my day.
Yeah.
You don't hit me above the shoulders with a stick. And if you did, it better have been an accident.
Right.
Because if I didn't get you back, you as my teammate,
we're going to get
that guy back. Yeah. And everybody knew it, so everybody didn't. I can't tell you how many times guys would say, didn't mean to do that, Phil. Or I'd say to the guy, look, that was an accident. Stick that up. I'm sorry, man. You know, there were times
that's your respect factor,
and you say it, but they didn't care, and they whacked you anyway. Then you have to defend yourself. That's all. But
do you think do you think the rules are the same way now, or do you think because of the way the game has changed is not that respecting? I remember when Gretzky played, and some of those guys, you knew if you went after Gretzky, 10 guys were going to get you.
Well, there were a couple of things in this game that I just do not like.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that if a guy gets a hit and it's a clean hit,
right?
All of a sudden, this guy comes over here and starts trying to fight him.
Right.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
It's a clean
That's
hit.
hockey. Yeah.
It's a clean damn hit, man. If you can't take it, don't play.
Yeah.
If it was a dirty hit, different story.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was a clean hit, and guys know whether it's a clean hit or not.
Yeah.
It's like the other night with Geeky, knee on knee, with that guy.
Right.
Geeky didn't stick his knee out. He didn't do any of that.
No.
So all of a sudden, this kid, Cole Sillinger, who's a rookie, I think he's 19 or 20 years old, not that shift, 2 shifts later, jumps him from behind and starts wailing on him. That to me has to get out of the game.
Yeah.
And the pushing and shoving after the whistle, when the whistle blows, the goalie stops the puck. What the hell's the pushing and shoving for?
Yeah, because you can at that point. At that point, the whistle already blew. So
European.
You're like,
That's where they used to play European. In 1972, it started in Russia.
Right.
When we played the Russians over there.
Yeah.
They would do the same thing. They'd push and shove
after the whistle.
And, of course, we would retaliate with throwing a punch at them.
Right.
We went into the basement. We went into the box.
USA.
We started to get thinking, what the hell are we doing? We're spending more time in the penalty box than not. So, got to just walk away, boys. Walk away.
That's harder to do sometimes than fighting.
Very hard.
Yeah.
The blood is boiling, baby. You know?
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who top 3 tough guys on the Lightning over the years?
Over the years?
I know who my number 1 is.
My number 1 is Enrico Ciccone.
Number 1, 100%.
I'll never forget. Okay, we had a guy, a defenseman, real good guy, see his face and everything else. My brother really liked him. And I called Tony. I said, "Look, we're gonna trade. I'm gonna get this guy Enrico Ciccone, and I'm gonna get a 2nd-round draft pick." And he says, "Oh, don't do it, Phil." I said, "No, you don't understand, Tony. We got to entertain here. People down here want to be entertained. We're not going to win.
Right.
This is our 2nd year. You know, we're not going to win anything yet. So let's entertain." So when I did the deal. I really like Rico.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I really do. And I just said to him, play your game. Don't let anybody touch anybody on our team. And he didn't.
You gave him the order like a mafia don. You gave him the order.
I just said, do what you have to do.
Do what you protect our people.
But you know what? He is now, I think, a senator.
He is the equivalent of what is like a senator in Canada. So he and I still stay in touch.
Oh,
and I follow him on Instagram. And he went from, hey, that hockey player got elected to now he's like takes it seriously. You know what I mean? Like he does a really good job.
Fighting.
Fighting.
I said to him on the phone, "Are you kidding me? That's the only way you made it, and you ban it."
It's interesting is that his son, when his son was younger, probably like around 15 or so, he says to me, "Chum, my son, he watches YouTube. He thinks all I did is fight." And I go, "That is all you did was fight. That was the best thing you did. I mean, you could play the game, but the best thing you did was fight." And we had him here twice. He was here 2 different times here, and it was great. I still see Ciccone jerseys when I go out there.
I think he's going to come down for that Hall of Fame stuff.
Good
for Bradley and
good
and Peckham. So it'll be good.
That is great. When are they doing that? Do you know when they're doing it? It's coming up. I read it the other day.
I think in March. I can't remember right now.
This I'll tell you, we are no longer we're no longer a young organization. I mean, we are fully there. And the best thing I think that happened in Tampa is that people saw that people can embrace a hockey team and become a hockey town, whether you're hot, whether it's cold, whatever. Like I remember the jokes at first. People the talk shows used to make jokes about it.
Yeah.
But this town, I growing up in New York, there was hockey present since I was a kid.
Right.
But I was a poor kid. I never went to a Ranger game. I didn't have any money to go to a game. I never got to see any of the hockey game. When I came down here and hockey came here and I was there from the inception, I was in from day one. And everybody says the same thing. They used to tell me with NASCAR, when you go to a NASCAR race, that's when you say, I went to a NASCAR race. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. It was so goddamn loud and there were too many people and it wasn't my spot. And it was hot. I didn't like any of that. Hockey, you go to a hockey game and you watch it live for the first time, you'll never be the same again.
You know what, Mike? When we were first starting here, I'd go up north and do interviews.
Yep.
And people will say to me, how do you play hockey in Florida?
Yeah.
And these are people from Canada that were followed hockey, in New York. And I'd look at them and I'd say, we play indoors, dum-dum.
Like all of you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nobody plays outdoors in hockey.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It just absolutely baffled me that they thought that hockey could not survive in the state of Florida.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And if you think about it, the last we went 3 times, won twice, went 3 times to the finals. The Panthers have gone 2 times and won once out of 6 years.
Yeah.
Don't tell me hockey is not good in Florida.
Hockey's great in Florida. Hockey's great in Seattle. Hockey's great wherever you put a hockey team. It thrives where it is because it's a great sport to watch. It's fast moving. It's fun.
It's the best live sport.
It's the best live sport.
I
mean, and one of the other things is that I see a lot of this similar to UFC. The respect, the players are very respectful and very respectful of the fans. And you don't get that in a lot of sports. There's there's just a lot of gentlemen in hockey, and I think that translates well to. And I don't even mean this to be funny. It translates to the women. The women enjoy watching hockey players. My wife loves hockey.
Yeah.
And I can't get her to watch football with me. I can't get her to watch baseball with me, but she loves hockey, loves going to hockey games. For some reason, I think that attitude and the way that they treat their fans, the organization as a whole, really, really translates well.
And the only other thing, too, is I wish these guys would learn how to write their name.
Right.
They don't put their numbers. Can anybody make out who they are?
No, you'd be surprised.
It really blows me away.
Yeah.
I don't. Bobby Hull taught me. He used to say, if you've got to sign an autograph, make it legible
so they could read it, yeah.
So they can read it. Yeah. And I've never waned from that. And I think about that sometimes. You get these people ask me, like, I get autographs for them from the Lightning.
Yeah.
Say, who's that? I say, I have no clue. Now even the numbers are messed up. You don't know what they are. And I just wish they would take the time. And then again, I could understand it. There's so much phoniness going on that maybe somebody could take their signature.
Sure, and copy it, yeah.
There's so much different than it was when I was playing. It really is. So
if you go outside down the hallway here, I have stairs that go upstairs, and the whole wall up to the second floor is all autographed guitars. Ask me who they are. I have no idea. I can kind of figure it out a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I got the blue ones, Metallica. But I mean, there's half of them up there. Sometimes I take pictures of them and I put them on Google and I go, anybody know who this is? I need help from the listeners to figure out who they are. So you're right. Make your name legible.
And Mike, you asked me a little bit ago about business-wise, I don't think hockey's ever been in a better position.
Yeah.
And for that, I give Gary Bettman a lot of credit.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey-wise, I think that when they took away a little bit of interference, a little bit of holding for speed, their speed. Look, nobody is going to tell me that Bobby Orr or Bobby Hull or Guy Lafleur or Yvonne Conway, I can go on and on, couldn't skate as fast as the dudes do now if there wasn't holding, clutching, and grabbing, or Mario Lemieux.
Right. So it changed the game.
It changed the rules. The game.
Yeah.
For speed, all speed. And you better make your mind up quickly.
Yeah.
Because you hesitate, you're done.
Yeah.
And I always thought if they wanted it to be this fast, maybe the rink should have been 250 feet high. It's never been made to be this fast.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing though how it's been able.
Well, these guys make enough money; they don't have to work. I worked in the summertime until I was 30.
What did you do?
I drove bulldozer, Euclids, track excavators, PRs, you name it.
Yeah.
I drove it.
That's so funny.
And I used to go home in the summertime and work there. But let's not forget, baseball players did it.
Oh yeah,
football players did
they
it.
had Leroy Selman used to work at a bank over here in Carrollwood.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
he didn't
that's
make enough
insane.
money.
See, Carmen, a lot of people have 2 jobs. Well, listen, I don't know how they got you here, but I'm so glad that you came in. It's an honor to have you here. And, the Tampa Bay Lightning we're proud to have the partnership that we have and have the games on the station. And, one of the strongest signals, people get to listen to the games. We get feedback all the time. I'm proud of the association with the team. I'm a longtime fan. And we look forward to doing many things here. One of the other things, I was downtown the other day at Amalie Arena. I don't even recognize. I got lost going out of there. How far that's come. You got to look at that and remember back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Before you even had the arena. And now you look and they got that amazing 3D board that's outside.
Yes.
Then you have all these hotels over there. I mean, just that alone is enough. Should be making you
I
proud.
have people say to me, so you're the guy that started all the traffic down here.
Thanks. That's one way to look at it.
No, listen, Jeff Binnig did bring it to a different level. There's no doubt about that. And these new guys, I've met them both. They're really good. And a quick story.
Mm-hmm.
There's a woman that invested in the team.
Right.
And she is from my hometown in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
Really?
She runs a huge construction company out of Jacksonville.
A woman, you say?
A woman. Her name is Sanzosti, her last name. Well, maybe not now, but she's married to somebody.
Right.
But her father was my dad. Her grandfather was my dad's best friend, and he was the guy that taught me how to drive the bulldozers, the Euclids, the track excavators. Plus, he was also very strong in the union. So he allowed me to leave to play hockey and continue my seniority.
Inside your real job.
Until 1971, 72. So.
Hey, what were they paying you when you played hockey in the beginning?
The year I scored 76 goals, I would made about $20,000.
Oh, wow.
I made 30,000 in bonuses though. But then I got to the $100,000 level, and I didn't have to work in the summertime anymore.
Wow. Well, $100,000.
Nowadays, these guys train.
Yeah.
We never trained.
No.
Never lifted a weight in my life because we were told not to. Never were allowed to drink water on the bench.
Wasn't it St. Louis Pete who would work out on the in the steam room with the on the bike? Who? Chelios riding the bike in the steam room. Who after a game?
Well, that's all I know is when I first broke in, I went in the steam room with a guy named Moose Vasco, and he had a case of beer in there.
That sounds much better.
And that's hockey in the 70s. Phil Esposito, thank you so much for coming in here today. I hope you have a great holiday.
Thank you, you too.
Not to be too, but think about this. Long after you're gone, what do you want him to name after you? A highway, a stadium? What would you like him to? You know it's going to happen.
I'm afraid what they're going to name it. Whatever it is, look.
The Esposito Center?
I've gone.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I was told by Mayor Greco when he was mayor that they were thinking of naming Channelside Esposito, but Marriott had already printed up the whole thing, Channelside on it.
Right.
And, but look, that's not important.
Yeah, but don't you wish though that you had that? I mean, if they're going to name something after you, want it to happen while you're around, or you never know about it.
Yeah, I know that statue is something.
Yeah,
even though I get some crazy pictures from my wife's girlfriend, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, well, thank you for coming in. I hope you have a great holiday, and we'll catch up with you next year.
You too, Mike.
Thank you very much. We will take a break. I would have worn sleeves if I knew you were coming in. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. It is the last day of the year. We're kind of just having a little on-air, off-air Christmas party. Nice surprise, Phil Esposito coming by.
Yeah, that's great, man. He is one of those guys that you would love to just sit there and listen to all of his stories. Like go to dinner with him and tell me about this, tell me about that.
The idea that Phil Esposito, whether he has any idea who I am or not, but addresses me and calls me Mike, I feel that. That's a legend in a sport that he will go down in history as one of the greatest hockey figures ever. And the fact that he's sitting in my garage talking to me is a huge deal. And what a great guy for the Tampa Bay Lightning to have as as part of the organization, and certainly as an ambassador.
And the Lightning brought us gifts.
And the Lightning brought us gifts. Come on, Rays. Not only did the Lightning bring us gifts, they actually had a legend deliver them to us. Yeah. You guys don't even send me anything. I don't even get a bobblehead anymore.
Nothing.
I mean, you specifically leave me out of your deliveries. I had to make your roof fall off now to get even with you. Anyway,
I know you mentioned a lot of people are excited that Phil's going to host the after show now. That's going to be great, I think.
Yeah, I thought that was very funny. Somebody said that on the internets. No, but it is time for us now to meet the new host of the after show, Joe. Don't put the camera. Just put the camera on me for now.
All right.
Don't put the camera on.
I'm not going to blow it.
It's not Joe.
It's not Joe. What do you mean it's not Joe? No, Joe's not.
Joe's not the host.
Nope.
No, I'm going to play a recorded intro that we have for the new host of the after show.
Okay.
And I must say, out of all of the things that I've seen online, no one has guessed it right at all.
Oh, all right.
There's been a lot of speculation. But ladies and gentlemen,
it's the Mike Calta After Show with your host, Johnny B.
Oh!
Dizzy's so pissed right now.
Now, Dizzy...
This guy gets an intro?
Yeah.
It's pretty sexy.
Yeah. Johnny B, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. Excited, to be on daytime radio finally.
Listen to me. I don't know what the inner workings are, but there was some movement of things going around, things leaving, things changing. The idea that you're doing the after show is so awesome for me. I love Dizzy. Dizzy came in out of nowhere, and I was like, it would be great if Dizzy had it. Carmen didn't want to do the after show. Dizzy did want to do the after show. It worked out perfect. But now things are changing for the better for Dizzy. And Johnny B has the opportunity to be on at a time where people can hear him. And really, the way I see it, Johnny, and I'm excited about this, and I hope you are too, but as an extension of the show. Like this show has enough people on it as it is in the morning. But now to have somebody else involved with the show and the more things that we could do with you makes me very happy.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I feel like, Raleigh Durham right now, I'm there for you if you need me, and doing the after show. It's a time, doing an hour, at 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's a big opportunity for me to reach people that normally don't hear me. I'm stoked. Yeah, I'm really happy.
And there'll be an opportunity for you. Like, we've had a lot of things go down on the show this year. Obviously, the Spanish part was a big deal. That could be something that you take and run with. Say, hey, I got my own take on this. What do you guys think? And talk about it. Or you can come in one day and be like, I heard Mike talk about cheese. Let's talk about your favorite cheese. You're doing what you want to do.
I do want to mention I was here really early.
Yeah.
Definitely not late.
No, you definitely were not late. You were here on time, and we just kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed. Gio does a terrible job at it. I'm kidding, Gio. I'm kidding. I just know you did a great job.
In 2025, that's on my to-do list. Try not to suck.
Johnny and I were talking at the Christmas party that he listens every morning too.
That's
he
the thing.
All the time.
Yeah, Dizzy never listened to the show.
No. I don't even think Dizzy knows who we are.
No.
Oh man.
Kidding, of course, but Johnny, I think this is going to be great. I'm happy that you're doing it. I don't know. I'm being 100% honest. I don't know what goes on in the Johnny B show spot. I don't want to know. I guess I asked John Brennan this morning, and he said January 6th we'll all find out, so let's just leave it at that. But as far as I'm concerned, we're lucky to have you in the morning. And like when we do things like 6 and 9 and stuff, John suggested this morning Johnny could be a part of that. I go, that would be great. Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah, that's one of the bits I love to listen to, mainly because of the cringe part. you could tell the people that know how to write comedy are pretty decent at it, and then sometimes the other stuff will fall off, and it's so bad it's good. So I think that's what people like about it. Yeah,
and they're just going to let you hang out and dry.
I never saw a bit that we were excited to do, dread doing it, and then try to forget about it so we don't have to do it that morning.
But I like it. Sometimes Carmen, not being a comic or anything, she's had some of the best ones, and I think she stumbled into them. And I'm like, it's good.
Oh no! Somebody just came in through the back door.
Oh, who's it?
Oh, I have no idea.
Please welcome Spanish.
Bang, bang, with a machine gun.
Oh man.
Oh no!
I don't have any more surprises that I'm aware of.
That's what I was saying. I don't know who that was. It might have been my son just leaving or doing something, but just wanted to check.
All right.
All right. Well, anyway, Johnny, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Anything you're concerned with? Anything you want to bring up? Anything you want to talk about?
I mean, really no concerns.
Right.
I mean, it's just, it's kind of wild. It's almost doesn't seem kind of real, It's like, my whole dream in radio was to be able to do daytime at some point in any way. And then not only am I doing daytime, but I'm actually getting to host, an hour, and it being part of your thing, like being connected to you guys, is what I'm most excited about.
Think about, what was it, probably 15 years ago when Mike and I came and did your podcast.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
So that's so funny. I was going to bring that up. So the guys that we had on, Carl that we had on from the Who Are These podcasts that did the show about it, that guy seems to know Patrick Melton somehow. I heard him say that on one of his show.
Yeah.
Patrick used to host a podcast, but I mean, he did Nobody Likes Onions when nobody was doing podcasts. And you were the co-host of that podcast. And they invited me to come on the show. And I had been fired from radio at the time, and I didn't have a job, but I was kind of had some things brewing. So I was like, yeah, I'll come on. And I remember I went on the show. And Patrick was fine. He did his job and whatever he did there. But I left there and I said, that other guy is hilarious. And that other guy was Johnny B. And I've known you ever since then.
Yeah, we've been buddies since. I mean, I got your phone number. And anytime there was anything to do with stand-up, you always showed me that respect. And, and that felt good because, I mean, at the time, your best friend was Ralphie May.
Yeah.
And because of that, because of you, I got to know Ralphie and became his opener for, all his Southeast shows for like 7 years. So
it's got to be a great feeling because Ralphie could get, Ralphie had Matt Rife out there with him for years. He had all these people. Ralphie could get whoever he wanted to. And he was like, God, give me that Johnny B. He's funny.
Yeah, at one point his roster was he had like everybody regional. So he had Ari Shafir, he had Cannon, out on the West Coast. He had the Bash Brothers, and me. That was his roster of openers. So I was like, it's a pretty good crew to be part of. So yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and he had Billy Wayne Davis was in the central. Yeah, I love Billy Wayne. That was something else. And then recently you opened up at Bert's show, and people loved you. Even John Brennan. John Brennan's like, I never thought Johnny B was funny ever, and not even on the radio or anywhere.
He said ever.
And he said,
blown away.
You thought you were hilarious in the stand-up.
Yeah, two things. I get off stage and I'm back there, and I go looking for you because I wanted to, see, if you heard the set. You were back there with Bert in his green room. I get an immediate text message from John Brennan. I didn't know he was in the audience. He goes, dude, that was incredible. Very, very good set. And then immediately a second text. Don't take that in a negative way. I've always thought you were really good. And because he thought that I would take it the wrong way, which, whatever. You can't kick me in the balls any harder than I do myself every day. But then the funniest part was in the meet and greet afterwards, this lady comes up, and she's probably listening.
Right.
She comes up to me and she says, and she has her husband with her. My wife's standing next to me, and she goes, I want to say you had a really good set, and I didn't want to like you. And I go, okay. And she goes, because I hate you on the radio. I hate you. And I go, you could have just said good set.
Why, of all people to hate, why would they hate you? I listen to your show. I don't find you the guy that you want to hate.
I don't know. I think it's a good thing if you're hated a little bit. A lot of people hate you. A lot of people hate Calvin.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. So
a lot of people hate me.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, he thinks he's so funny. And I go, he is. Get away. Stupid. Yeah. So, it's fine. It was just weird that she did that, at this meet and greet for a charity, event. And I was like, what a bitch, But I was happy I won her over for 10 minutes, so that's good.
Sure. I mean, it worked out great. You did great. Dave was great. Bert was great. And we raised a crap ton of money for Metropolitan Ministry. So, anyway, happy to have you on board. Glad you're here. I hope the audience is happy with it. I'm sure that they will be come January.
Yeah, they'll hate me at first, but they'll ease into it.
The good thing is, the reason they would hate you is if you displace somebody that everybody liked, and everybody loves Dizzy, but Dizzy's not going anywhere.
Right.
So, right, Dizzy, you're comfortable with everything.
I hope so. Yes.
Yeah. Dizzy, you'll get plenty of Dizzy in
I just know
2025.
when I was working with Johnny at night, we would sit and we'd prepare the show we were going to do, and we'd both say, "Man, if we could just get the hell away from Mo, how great that would be."
Dreams do come true.
And look at us now.
Yep. Congratulations to both of you for climbing out under Mo's show. All right. What else do we have to do before we get out of here?
That's all I had.
I want to talk to Pete.
Okay.
Pete, Mosey up to one. Did we still have the handheld microphone or no? Where is it?
It's Joe's mic.
Joe.
Yeah, give him.
Here, share Johnny B's. Will you pull up your chair? Pete,
I'm gonna bring your gifts. I brought gifts for everybody.
Oh, okay.
And I made them myself.
Way to work your way into our hearts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'll walk those around as Pete jumps on the mic.
Okay. All right.
Dizzy,
cool.
did you send your gifts over or what?
It's on Postmates.
Postmates. Also, I don't feel like we've properly addressed the Deathpool. We got to do that before the show is over as well. I noticed Ian left without paying me.
Sneaky.
Wanted to be in.
Is what it is. Is what it is. So, my friend Pete is here. Pete,
your friend.
I know, right? He was going to say my best friend, and he didn't because he knows Bobby's listening.
I heard the other day that he was going to push Bobby and Bert into a wood chipper or fire. Yeah.
Hey, Dizzy, are those calls on hold? Do I need to address that, or is that just calls to go to?
Just calls.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if it was something. Thank you, John. What did you make? Hold on, I gotta see what Johnny made. Oh my God.
Oh man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Nothing better than a fat guy who can
Is there
make
weed
stuff.
in here?
Thanks, John.
Pete is my best friend, Pete, and
in Florida.
Well, look, Bobby likes to put it down as Bobby's my number one international best friend, and Pete's my number one local best friend. You're all right with that,
We'll
right?
take it. Yeah, we'll take it.
I mean, like I've not been to other countries with you, but I have traveled to
That's
other
not
countries.
true.
Oh, it's true. We've been to I never consider Lower America
As
other
outside of
countries.
the
Yeah,
US?
it's always north or
US South?
east west. Yeah. Anyway, Pete is here. Pete has a company called Zen Motorsports, where he is, in my mind, sold Ferraris to rich people and athletes for the last 20 years, but in reality can get anything for anybody car-wise that you needed. So I send everybody that is looking for a high-end vehicle, whether it be a Lamborghini or souped-up Jeep or whatever they do, to Pete. But Pete is expanding his business, and I will say, a new client of 102.5 The Bone in January 2025.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
We're excited about that.
Pete's moved into the marine side of things as well.
Yeah, we did. So we found that, the customization side is something that, I've always liked since the Pimp My Ride and the West Coast Customs and all that kind of stuff. So we've done a lot of customization for vehicles, and we found that to kind of take on an identity of its own. So we moved into doing the customization side in its own company, of which we will launch for next year. And it'll be Zen Film Solutions, which will be paint protection film, window tint.
So I go to Stingray Chevrolet, I get my brand new Tahoe, and to make sure that nothing happens with the sun and with the weather conditions, they come and you guys wrap it, you guys do whatever.
Wrap it,
coat
paint
it.
protection film, coat it. A lot of people say, oh, my vehicle came tinted. Well, no, it's smoke glass from the factory, which is great.
Right.
But it does nothing for heat rejection, does nothing for IR protection. Infrared, and the film that we use with a company called Expel is one of the best in the industry. It has the highest heat rejection film. But with that, we also do boats. We do architectural and residential and commercial buildings as well.
So if we have a big building and you got all the sun beating in your windows, you can do all that.
Yeah, and even for like the buildings on the water, there's stuff called turtle glass where you have to have, I think it's 30 or 40% light tint on your windows to protect the sea turtles because they're attracted to light. So any commercial building or residential building along the coastline has to have what's called turtle glass. So we do that. But, again, the film on the cars, the paint protection film, it's colored now. The future of our industry used to be with color change wraps like Joey's car, your car, all the different cars we've had. We do it now with paint protection film. It's 8mm thick, impact resistant, scratch resistant, stain resistant. Take it to a car wash. Unlike traditional wraps, which have been historically challenging to keep clean and maintain for people that aren't washing their cars 3 times a week. So
That's awesome. And when do you get the new building all set up?
We closed on a new building in October, and they've broke ground as far as a complete remodel. So it's a 10,000 square foot facility. It's going to be right here in West Chase. So that's the first time we've told anyone where it's going to be, but we're excited. They're tearing stuff up, and we should be in there hopefully March 1st with a nice big grand opening. And then, of course, for the people that are, own boats, we do the paint protection film on the hulls of the boats. People don't realize, boat owners, that's a whole separate world. And for the boats, you get the dock rash if you're fishing. You going to gaff a fish, you miss, you take a big chunk of clear coat out of the side of your boat. That's thousands of dollars to repair. So for us, we put the paint protection film on the hull from the waterline up. We do the engine cowlings, all the inside. If you have a center console boat, the tower, all the live wells, anything that's non-textured, we can protect all that. Ceramic coat, for guys pay $1,500, $2,500 to detail a boat. You only have to do this now, wash it off when it comes in off from the dock. Yeah.
You used to be an idiot who sold roses in Ybor City. How did this happen?
It's funny.
Seriously.
I drove into Cheval this morning and I said to myself, I remember the first time I came in here, and it was
Sap's house?
No, Sap didn't live in here, but Roman Hammerlick and Chris Gratton lived in here.
Oh, really?
And then, and I was like, man, Cheval, God, what? How many times did we used to drive around and be like, what? We lived in
Sap was an Avila.
Sap was an Avila, but the first house is over off.
Oh, no. We're done?
Yeah, we got to make room for Johnny. All right. What?
We'll take a break and come back.
Oh, we're going, okay.
We'll go over. Is that cool? Is that cool?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We'll go over because I want to make a phone call before we get out of here. I want to call Sap and wish him a happy birthday. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
Morning.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How y'all doing?
Good.
Happy holidays.
Same to you.
All right, that's it.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Oh, good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good, man. What's happening?
Not too much. I just wanted to call and say, hope you guys have a happy holidays. You guys definitely end my day of work. Congratulations to Johnny B, because he technically starts my night of work.
Yep.
And I was also hoping, in the words of Gio, be a freeloader and asking if you guys have some regular rise-up tickets.
I don't know. Carmen's already gone, so I don't know what we have left.
Does Dizzy know?
Dizzy, do you know?
We got to ask Johnny B. This is his hour. I believe we do.
Johnny says yes. Please give this guy regular tickets. And Mike Calta Show, hello.
Hey, Mike Calta, it's Medicine Man. I'm definitely looking forward for tomorrow night at the pub crawl.
I figured it would be you. And I wanted to say a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, Medicine Man. Thank you for all of your contributions to the show this year.
Yes, great. Say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you guys, too. You guys rule.
You know who's going to be at the pub crawl tomorrow?
All you guys for the morning show, I guess.
And Pete the Sports Geek.
Oh, Pete's cool, man. I like that guy.
Yeah, he loves you. Matter of fact, give him a hug when you see him.
All right.
3-foot rule, Medicine.
Yeah. I want to say congratulations for his business, too.
Oh, very nice.
If you need anything wrapped, bring it to
and
Pete.
Also Johnny B joining in for the after show.
I might have some scrap metal for you.
Oh. What's going hot right now? Gold, silver, tin?
Oh, gold is the highest right now.
Yeah.
I don't have any of that for you.
At all time, and the silver second, and copper's in third place.
All right. Well, look, good luck scrapping, and we'll see you out there in Newport Richey tomorrow.
I'll definitely be out there.
All right. Bye. Thank you. That's enough. Last call. Mike Calta Show, good morning. And that's it. I don't know. I get 2 successful phone calls, and then I'm done. Call Warren Sapp. I never cold called Warren Sapp.
I think he got out.
Corn Dog. Corn Dog, you're live on the air. We wanted to call and say happy birthday to you.
Oh, you know what? I'm in a duck blind right now having a good time. I'll holler at you later.
You got it. Happy birthday.
Love
you. Duck blind.
Yeah.
He's the most redneck black guy I've ever met.
More than he can swim better than most white people I know. Yeah. He surfs, he fishes, he dives.
Didn't he race Michael Phelps in Vegas?
Yeah.
He was leaving and ran into Michael Phelps, and they made a bet, and Phelps gave Sapp a length and a half or a lap and a half, and and Phelps just barely beat him though. He beat him. That's so funny.
He is not your typical
athlete.
Yeah.
For a word there.
All right. So what's the plan for tomorrow? Let's talk about this in a serious fashion.
Okay.
I'm going to come to your house.
Yep.
Leave my car there.
Yes.
Tom's going to pick us up.
Correct.
We're going to drive. I would say, what time are you going to be there? 7?
7.
I'll probably be at that one around 7:30.
Yep.
7:30 at the Village Pub. That's the first one we started off. I believe that we should do at least one shot along with our Budweisers at each of the pubs.
I'm in.
Yeah. How are you getting around?
I'm staying somewhere down there.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. So I don't have to drive home anywhere. Once I'm there, I'm there.
All right.
All right. Are you Ubering in or are you not drinking?
I'm driving. I'm not drinking, though.
Boo.
Okay.
Big drinking Galvin hasn't showed up in a long time.
I haven't seen drinking Galvin since the cruise.
That's usually when he comes up.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to just poke your head around?
I mean, I can. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Johnny, are you coming out there or are you working? Panama City. Telling jokes. Opening for Rob.
Oh, no.
Pap, I know you'll be there.
Yes, I will.
Carmen will be there.
Carmen, where'd she go?
Oh, yeah. She had a...
John Brennan going?
I have a second job.
John Brennan will be there.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. John Brennan doesn't disappoint.
Never.
Because when Pipple Toddler plays, Galvin drives and John Brennan drinks. So, yeah, we can take John down the bad path if we have to.
Remember? I used to be so bad. When we used to go in Jake's Tavern days. Come on, John. We drink.
Dude, a lot of times I don't even remember those. Like, if you ask me, if you say to me, we played this bar in whatever, I know the name, but I can't picture the position or the stage or what we played so many places in so many years.
Somebody put on eBay a Budweiser Pitbull Toddler mirror signed by all of us.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, where was this?
So I know where that was. That was Jake's Tavern.
It was? Okay.
Yeah, it was Jake's Tavern because Crazy Eye Tommy got the mirror, and I remember signing it at Jake's Tavern. If you give me some clues, I'm good.
Yeah. You remember the, I don't even know whether it was the 5 o'clock club or the 1 o'clock club?
Yes,
Yeah,
Kelly
sure,
Schaefer
sure.
ran.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Remember that place? That was a little tiny place.
Yes.
That was when you made Willie quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did I make Ken quit?
In Clearwater Beach.
Was it clear? No,
that's
Indian
right.
Rocks
It was
or
right through the guitar and it broke.
Oh, yeah.
Down in Punta Gorda at the place that was attached to the Mexican.
Dean's.
Yeah.
That was Ken's last show?
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
No, it was Off the Wagon.
Oh.
Are you sure? Because I remember you yelled at Ken, and he wasn't wearing a shirt when we played in the Clearwater one time.
I wouldn't have cared about that.
I know. No, I care about that, but you yelled at Ken, and I was like, people get very sensitive, and Pete yells, and they end up quitting the band.
That was Drunk Pete.
Yeah. I missed that guy, too. Is he going to make an appearance tomorrow?
Sober Pete's pretty fun. Come on.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Listen, I can't have two sober best friends. And you're the only one that can actually drink. Bobby can't drink.
Yeah, it's been almost 3 years.
I know. So tomorrow's the time to break the seal.
It's almost been 3 years since what?
I've drank.
No way.
Swear to God.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. You need to practice more. I at least think you're drunk.
See, that means I'm fun, right?
I for sure thought, I thought you were drinking at
I know.
What you call it, Joyland.
Yeah,
You were?
No,
Really?
almost 3 years.
Wow.
But let's talk about that first, real quick. I mean, I had some stomach issues from. I used to get gout, which is obviously we've talked about several times. But I would take anti-inflammatories at night before I went to bed.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I didn't know that, and it literally destroyed my stomach. And I just every
So
time.
drink White Russians. You'll be fine. It'll cut it with milk.
Come on. You don't have to have beer. Little Tito's and soda for Pete.
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
Oh, buddy.
Speaking of Pitbull Toddler, Josh just texted me. He said he's coming out tomorrow night, too.
Good.
Yeah.
Josh is always a fun time.
Yeah.
Jesus, we got the whole band there. We might as well play, Carl.
I'm saying. I lobbied for that.
Mm-hmm.
Should we bring acoustics?
No.
Okay.
No. No way.
Pete just walking from bar to bar.
Playing La Bamba?
Yeah. That would be fun.
Police Navidad. We got to play Police Navidad.
That would be fun. All right. I got to take this off. All right. I think we're done.
All right.
Are we done? I think we're done.
Sure.
Who won the Deathpool officially?
Oh, thank you, Gio.
We were
Thank
gonna
you
walk
for bringing
out of
that
here.
out.
I was wondering.
I won the death pool. In fact, I got a note from the death pool commissioner. Let me read it to you.
Yeah.
Hold on. He said, softwares.
Good, Joe. What are you doing, Joe?
Sap just sent me pictures of him in the duck blind and then wrote "Love you."
Oh,
sweet.
If you would like to hear the final standings for the year, where everybody is coming in last place with absolutely no points,
0
points. Ian Beckles.
D left, no money.
Oh, Welch.
Wow. Next, with 52 points, Pap.
Here you go, Michael.
On the barrelhead. Look at him. The one guy you didn't expect to do it on the barrelhead.
Is that the money you just gave him for?
How much? No.
It is not.
How much is it?
I assume it's $200.
200.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10. $200, Joe, on the barrelhead.
That's right.
Looks a little light.
That's not a little light.
9 points in front of Pap with 61. Gio.
I didn't play.
You did play, and you owe me one. You owe me one of the $200.
Come on, scumbag.
That's right. What's that, Pap?
Because you're not. Oh, now. Oh, all right. Look at that.
Crisped $100 bill.
All right.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
Bring it in.
Next up.
I feel no guilt collecting the money from you. people.
No.
Thank you.
In front of Gio with 131 points. Myself.
Galvin, everybody.
Right.
With cash on the barrelhead.
Right.
Look at him.
Cash
He doesn't
only.
mess around. There you go. Look. 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200. Thank you, Galvin.
That's one parlay.
See you on the.
Yeah, he don't care. He came out of his gambling money.
Mike Evans.
That's Baker. That's Baker over 25 yards rushing.
Congratulations. And then next in front of me is 155 points, Tony Burton.
Tony.
I got nothing.
No.
I got no money.
Right.
He didn't mention
Took
it
his
this
stupid
morning.
dog picture, but he didn't say a word about giving me my money.
You have to go to Amscott. He's wiring it over.
Do we know if he gave the money to Joe?
Oh, yeah.
You don't know.
He's been known to do that.
Who did Tony have in the Christmas exchange? Gio. Was the money in the?
No.
I did not see the money. No.
Interesting.
Next up with 163 points was Carmen. Left without paying.
Also left without giving me my cash.
Very convenient.
Making no moves for the last few months because he wasn't here. 191 points, Spanish. You think you're getting that money?
Not give me the money.
You think you're getting that money?
No.
Let's bet on whether or not he gets that.
No,
money.
I don't think I'm getting that money.
Venmo, Zelle.
No way is he getting that money. You have a better chance of me paying him again. And then in first place, 503 points with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deaths this year.
Angel of Death.
Mike Calta is your winner.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. Very nice.
So I'm owed 200 from Ian, 200 from Tony, and 200 from Carmen. $600 shy.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Question: do you have who was this? Like, what death carried the single most points? Is there an award for that at all?
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throughout the years or what?
Like at the end of the year, like who one death was the most points, like highest points for
So
single death?
I can tell you that in the all-time Spanish got a guy who died on leap year. And that ended up getting him like 1,000 points. Like that's the most points ever. It was an execution on leap year.
This year, with the most points for one single death, is Mike had Quincy Jones 144 because I believe you called his shot. Called your shot. He was. Did you call the shot? Or
I don't remember.
He is Grammy winner. He is a
Oscar winner, I think.
Oscar winner. I think you had 2 in 1 week.
Yeah, might be true.
Also, yeah. So yeah, there was a bunch of stuff there.
I think next year there should be a penalty if you don't pay on time.
I agree with that.
I mean,
of course.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
$20 a day for every day over the pay period.
Yeah, I had to scrounge around to get that $100.
905 is the record for a single year, and that was me who got that. And all the records are available at 1025deathpool.com. And Bro Hyundai said, congrats on the Deathpool win. This is the first year where we had no paid emergency picks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Since we instituted the rule. So, and we had no, I don't think, any Bone fam leaving the show.
No.
Did we?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's crazy, too, with everything that's going on. Yeah.
I had Will.
Right. I have Kelly.
I don't remember who I had.
Mike, you had Spike.
Yeah, I wish that came true.
Carmen had Pap.
Everybody wanted to get Pap.
Nobody had Roger and JP.
Tony had John Senning. No, looks like nobody had Roger and JP.
I should have taken Brett.
Yeah.
I think I had Brent the year before.
You have JR.
Yeah,
and then
Do we
Ian
know that JR is still on the station?
Cat named Rockwell is.
Yeah, JR is not. Rockwell is.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a whole new ball of wax next year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, Dizzy, now I think we're done.
Okay, cool. I'd like to make a request.
Yeah.
Ian made no points. I say drop the Ian, add the Dizzy to the death pool.
Well, listen, Ian already texted me and said that he would sell me the money. I mean, Ian's not a deadbeat at all, but I don't mind adding Dizzy to the death pool to make the pot grow.
No, I didn't mean that he's not going to pay. I just meant because he got 0 points.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I think we can add you without having to eliminate anybody.
Yeah.
Boom, I'm in.
Yeah, it's just more money in the pot.
More money in the pot for the end of the year.
I'm in.
All right, good.
Dizzy in.
This is very exciting. Dizzy, thank you for running the board today and keeping us going.
Thank you, guys. Always love being on.
Johnny B, congratulations to you on ousting Dizzy. Yep.
I don't like that.
Pete, good luck with the new business.
Thank you very much.
What else? Anything else? John Brennan, thanks for hanging out with us today. And we're out of here. Have yourselves a great Christmas. We'll see you at the pub crawl tomorrow night, and then we'll be back. Listen, Carmen really put together a great best of. I have been talking to her about. She's got a full day of Spanish stuff. She's got a full day of political stuff. She's got a full day of events that happened all throughout the year. It's not just a hodgepodge. She's actually designed some specific days, and I think you people are going to appreciate it. So make sure you check that out over the break. Find us on YouTube. Find us on Instagram at The Mike Calta Show. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
And if you don't like it, complain to Johnny B.
Johnny B. Yeah. That's where all the phone calls go, starting at 10 a.m. every day. We'll see you guys. Have a great holiday. Goodbye.